entire endgame is based around a Wrathy beast.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
I'm sorry. What?
Who's
He was
fat?
standing on the power.
Any fattiers in the channel?
Wow, any fat shamers in chat? Holy shit.
He's so torrid.
Wow, that's toxic.
Okay, dude.
That's body shaming, dude. You're just saying all Taurens are fat.
They're thick.
Especially in the mem
No one's safe around you, you fucking bully.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Next you're gonna be linking me Dave Chappelle specials.
I'm not going there. I saw it.
What's up, Delvin? How you doing, my guy?
What are you talking about?
Alright, who in
Yeah, hopefully we will.
Who in group 5 wants Terror Ruin? Who in 1 through 4 does not?
Well, you have 5 heals. 5 heal terror.
I'll the Terror Room.
I could care less about.
Let me turn them up real quick. By the way, how's the audio? Let me know. I'm gonna turn them up a little. Or I usually have them.
Let's do one here.
Let me know how the audio is.
Who wants to parse?
We tried that
Yikes.
We have not tried one healing terror yet. We one heal triggering a bunch.
one. We tried some sort of really low healing thing on Terror Ruin. It did not work well. We had like
Like Contra, help me understand. Shadowlands, thanks for what you're doing. Thank you so much for coming by, Delvin. Appreciate you, my guy.
yeah, the period when he gets to rage, he buffs. Alright, swap Smite for Mage. Who are my healer volunteers to tribute?
I can say.
Baby cake.
Let's make our way to the raid instance. Unless we get summoned, which I don't really know if they have the open spots or not. I'm a little bit late getting into the raid, getting the stream up and running.
I can get on Senior. Nobody else really wants it.
Powers are actually cracked so far. It's trend
Inspecting. Wait, what the fuck? Get me out. I don't want to go against that.
Dal, you said you need it?
I said I'll do it, but I don't necessarily need it.
Okay. I need another.
I'll sit.
We actually got this power.
Yeah, no, get me out. That's all you, dude.
Okay, I need a summon then. Summon, please. Ah. So how are we doing this night? Are we doing the same thing as last week? Just skip to KDZ, Sylvanas, and then work backwards?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect, which means a chance of the Dagger Boys pretty early into the stream, or early disappointment, which hopefully it'll be a dagger.
We have no priest.
Could have.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Why don't you
God.
hop on? Why don't you hop on Senior Slappy?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Because you don't need it. You don't need any loot on your shaman on this, right?
No.
Alright, that works.
I literally just need.
I think it sounds good so far. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know.
Pants and daggers and like what, Guardian pants and KKZ.
Yeah, Guardian, 9 pants, and Kel'Thuzad. Remnant neck. Although, if we advance, we got no problem being on priest for that.
We probably will. I think Clay is.
Some guildmates are pretty loud sometimes. I could turn them down if I need to. Alright, let's go and get some powers, see if we get anything good, but we're not gonna waste so much time.
Yeah, minimum Clay will be late.
Give me everything that procs, Blizzard, please. Oh. I think... While in combat, 3 nearest players next to you within 10 yards.
Man, there's
Let's go for crit. I had some butt. What's up, Kren? How you doing, beautiful? We're gonna pick up crit for more shards. Let's go get hopefully either more crit. Can we just stack a bunch of crit?
Yeah.
Just do some crazy shard damage.
I'm live right now.
Anybody at all?
Did we just do it, dude? Did we just take lumbering form? A mythic? Do we do it, dude?
Combo
Do
your
we
shit.
do it to him?
Alright, impress me, dude.
Maybe just pulsing. Let's just go save pulsing. I'm not gonna. I should have just went with the fun option. Now I regret it. I just want a good expansion like OMP, new expansion, new lore. People actually enjoying it. They go to the garrison, and then class all passives, buzz, legendary cloaks. I just want a normal expansion. A normal expansion sounds fine. But to go into garrison and then into class hall passive and ability buffs. You know, I kind of like the class hall order halls. They were awesome, dude. In Legion, that thing was sweet. Hey, did you play Legion, Cameron? Because I enjoyed the hell out of Legion. And I guess let's take less AoE damage from everything. So we're gonna have to move and just DPS the whole time.
Every week you should pick a different spot in this room to drop the bug. That includes going like all the way to the entrance.
Be like Detective Memnarch's Feast Adventure, trying to figure out
Okay,
where you put it.
Satan, relax.
Why, you'd have no problem with that. You're really good.
You should drop it at exactly 8:30, and if you're not here, you just don't get it.
So toxic.
Get ready, check.
Okay, I'm gonna guess they already dropped the potions and flasks.
Let's grab a couple powers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, any senior slappy power getters?
Yeah, I might have forgotten about that. I'll just grab a couple. It's not like
Hey, brother, how's it going? What's up, Johnny? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you are having a good one, my
I
man.
get all four. It's like 2 more than 2. It's like
Yo, LeJohn Brains add to the guild, dude.
I know I saw.
Look at
John
that.
James is here. You think it's him?
He could be, dude. I'm gonna ask him to submit a real life picture and I'll judge by the hairline. Please submit a picture of yourself from the forehead up.
Playing a lot of New World, my friend.
Wait, so
Really?
you
How you
keep
liking it?
the buff from your belt on a pre-pull?
I did some. I did, but some of the
That's
class
so
hall
It's the
stuff
only legendary
messed
that works, I don't know why.
messed
What
up
the
some
hell?
PvP, didn't it?
So,
Also,
Did you
my
see what
preference, I
Unlikely
don't
guys are
like doing
doing
90k to a
No,
person
just
feeling
have a
like,
pushing
wow, I
effect,
actually
though.
did damage,
There's
but
no shot
Guardian
that
Druids
they
over
do
here
that.
with 2 million
I know, that's why I'm
HP.
scared.
Bro, I mean, back in Legion, everybody had 2 million HP, but the numbers have been brought down quite a bit since
You
then.
good to go, Slap?
I'm feeling that, though. I thought it was kind of neat that we're doing like millions of damage. What's your prog? 10 out of 10. We're doing a re-clear, boys. What's up, Jack? How you doing, my guy? Yeah, that's been a while since we've had 2 million HP. You know what I mean?
For title and Wumbo.
That ain't happening for a while.
Welcome them by being your normal spurgy self.
Hi, everybody!
It's all fun because it's not target locked. It's not target locked. I'm enjoying it. Like AoE target locked is what you
You
mean?
have lumbering, I
Or like, what do you mean target locked? I guess.
I'm all set.
Like tap targeting is like action combat, or do you mean like AoE lock? 10 out of 10. Yep. Then okay, not amazing at all, to be honest. That's all good. As long as you're doing all right. Yeah, we killed Savannah this week. A couple of us are getting mounts. This week we're going to be giving more mounts for players. Some of the dudes in the raid, some of the dudes in the raiding guild. And hopefully we'll get the daggers, boys. Crossing our fingers for the daggers. That's all we need from Sylvanas, and then we're chilling. Oh, I'm playing wrong talents, aren't I? Yeah, I'm PvP talents. That's unfortunate.
Leave him.
That's gonna be really awkward. Rating in PvP talents. Kinda weird. Ah, we both wanted for it. We both went for it. It was mine and you know it.
Stuff looks very bad over here. Can we recast this?
Oh no, God!
Walking up way too close.
No!
Oh god.
Oh no!
Decrepit
We don't have
fucking
enough
orangutan.
breaks.
I'm at green! I'm at green!
You had the fear circle. You went over me, around me.
Ah. Oh
what?
my god.
I didn't even see you, honestly.
It was fear circles of toxic.
He's the biggest thing in the red.
No, he's not.
This is really cool.
Huh? Who was
Yeah,
that?
my damage is actually in the negative.
Oh no! Not me again! Someone dispel!
I got fucking fears trying to drop the chain.
Insane.
Yeah, our damage is actually just non-existent. I'm gonna need to check my talents after this. It's cloak. Just to remove the fear circle.
Don't. Oh, good luck.
Help stuff in the back, please. I already have 2 stacks.
Lemons, bear form and taunt is overpower.
Tremors down.
What a gamer.
Nice.
I didn't even need to do that. The things happen.
Did pick up a buff?
Yeah, but he can live a hit or two.
Yeah, we picked up that what 25% DM buff. While it's still up.
Okay.
Oh, he did.
Actually, a second pick with a taunt.
Oh, there it is, dude.
Invoke.
There it is.
Come back for a buff.
No.
What you mean, though?
How is this man alive?
Taunt's back with a sword.
He's huge!
Now he's running.
Okay, nothing for this boss. As long as we get nothing from any of the other bosses, then we're guaranteed to get a dagger, boys. 100%. I also like MOP because it's released. It released monks, and monks are my favorite class, especially Windwalker monks, so much damage. I love it. Yo, monks
So the
right now in
Cubs are
Shadowlands
gonna
are
tank
so
and fucking triple
good.
the goddamn gorilla.
It's
Why do you
actually
taunt?
insane. They're actually insane.
Alright, we go to Guardian.
Okay, so I gotta wait until CDs then. For Dreadblades. What else do I need to swap? Cheat, dirty tricks. I think that's it, right? Dreadblades. We can AFK for a little bit until Dreadblades is off CD.
Did they nerf Pulsing Rockhive? They used to do like 5 times as much damage.
That's always been pretty bad.
It's literally been like my 3rd top damage on pulls in the past. And now it's like 4%. No, the acid gland is also good, but the orange one has historically been very good. And it did literally nothing.
10 seconds. I wish there was like a patch where Dreadblades was good for PvE. I would love to have at least one patch when Dreadblades is actually the play.
Oh,
This is such a
really? I
fun,
didn't know that.
interactive talent.
Okay, well that explains
Just
it,
so
I
good.
suppose.
Share with the class.
What?
It works like classic Ignite. The more people that have it, the more damage gets pumped into it overall for everybody.
So that's probably why you had to giggle.
What the hell?
So if there's only like 2 or 3 of us that have it, it's gonna suck.
But if everyone gets it, it's gonna
But
like
if
gigabyte?
everybody gets it, it'll giga pumped. Yeah, exactly.
Shit. How much damage does this per user? We're talking about Rot Hive?
The orange one, yeah.
A new parsing strat? Everyone rerolls for rock?
Maybe 20 of it might be Giga.
It did like 5% of my damage. I don't know who else had it. Izzo had it.
I did. Did 150k.
It did 1.3% of my damage. It did 50k.
I guess I'm just better at it.
Yeah, but how much did the pet do?
Isn't what?
It spawns a dude. The dude
It does?
punches.
Spawns little ads.
The dude abides.
Oh, the DK fly hatchling did 40k.
That's huge.
So
Oh.
it did 90.
There goes a mage.
That run really brought the room together.
What order do you guys do these in? Right, left, back.
Now the question is, are they going to have me for this fight, or am I sitting? Because I have nothing that I need from this guy. The cloak ain't that good, except that I think I already have it. The trinket I don't need. Boots wouldn't be an upgrade. Yeah, I actually might have to just sit. We'll just literally do the first boss, and I might have to sit again, boys.
Oh, no one else wants that?
No.
It looks like it's scattered slightly.
Or maybe they will keep me. We'll just truck along until we can get KDZ and the Sylvanas. Because then every boss after Sylvanas I don't necessarily need. So we'll see if we can maybe do a full clear tonight. This will be if tonight potentially could be the first time we do a full clear, like head to toe. And get all the bosses that are relevant for us. I think we're gonna end up doing all of them though. Although majority of us don't really need the gear except for KDZ and Sylvanas. So maybe we'll just do the bosses that we actually need / want. But we also got trials, so maybe it's a good idea to go and sometimes it's a good idea to just take the trials and run them through some of the older bosses. Some bosses that we have killed, but it's a good idea to see how trials perform with those bosses. See how well they're doing mechanically or whatever.
Me, I can sit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Pog, pog, pog.
Suck.
That was the quickest anybody's ever tried to get down.
Smite, do you need this spot?
Which one, Guardian?
Guardian. One sec before we do that.
So what happened?
Hey, can one of you, Mem or Strict or Dal, can one of you guys just update the Terror Group kill people who are in while I do this now?
I got it.
How you boys all doing tonight, by the way? Thanks for hanging out on the however many raids we've done of SANCTUM domination so far. But I appreciate you boys for hanging out.
I'm going to assume everything LOL is Wombo. Spreadsheet doesn't have Wombo listed, but it has a everything LOL.
Oh, it was Wumbo before.
Some about the long boy.
Here is a long boy. those new to the way we handle this site, if you get a one assignment on the week aura, you go to the raid markers. Two in the middle, three, the opposite side.
So I'm not soaking at all? I guess I can be backup, right? I'm trying to save my cloak if I can.
You guys
Just like with Sired and Athreus, basically it's from the outside of the room, or from the middle of the room looking to the outside. Again, the one position is always on the raid marker, the two is in the middle, and the three is the opposite side.
Two is like farthest away.
Two would be like on first pillar here. Two would be like
In the back. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. They have to be opposite.
Basically just looking at the pillar from the middle of from like where the boss is now. It'll give you an arrow.
first set of soaks are cat suck combo. Second set are meat, pass, and Oz. Third set suck, zay, zox. Fourth set meat, pass, and
Oz asked if he could be off so. But like now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And do you just want rally on one of the purgings, I'm assuming?
Yeah, healers are called for it.
Okay, I guess I'll go soak too.
Dal, you'll be on soak.
Hey Dal, just want to tell you that I really appreciate your efforts. Much love from Germany. Hey my guy, how you doing? Thank you so much for popping in. What's up, Boris? How you doing, my dude? Hope you are having a wonderful evening, my guy. Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful evening. How you doing? We're hoping to get daggers this tonight.
Where's our fort boy?
Davey Dad.
Clinch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finish work, watch wipe? Hell yeah, my guy. Yeah, well, hopefully we won't wipe too much. That's awesome, my dude. Yeah, having a wonderful evening. Off work, enjoy your break, relax. Wasn't me, right?
Should have been cat stuff and combo.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we die. Did you call that wipe? Yeah, I feel like we just go again, right? There's no way we make it.
Why?
That's a different direction.
I like that direction.
I like this.
I guess I can get one of these too.
Don't worry about it.
You can have mine.
What is it? Wait.
There's no way we're making it, right? Mythic or heroic? That's mythic. Heroic for Sunday. Or maybe if we get the mythics done early, maybe we'll do heroic like a Thursday or something on alts.
Strike.
Oh, no.
I feel like we weren't gonna make it anyway.
Night.
Unforge. We're actually pumping too. We're doing so much damage. We didn't get any gear. I guess we just had really good procs.
Chaos?
That's crazy.
Do you have something you wish to share with the class?
I'm getting some caffeine, dude. I'm sorry.
You have a playlist post someone for the music to play? I can link it to you.
No feet.
There's usually a playlist that I save for like the raiding streams. Might have heard some of the songs before if you show up to the raiding streams more than once. Usually like NCS stuff.
Pyro, can you res one of us, please? God.
I can, but that's not my name.
How's WoW doing at the moment? I'm not subscribed at the moment. Still people after a New World launch. I kind of miss it at the moment. My friends start playing. We're actually talking about New World and WoW. And in WoW, I think a lot of people are just waiting for 9.1.5. But a lot of my guildies that are playing New World, they're saying that their servers are dead. Like they were joking about, haha, WoW's a dead game. But they were like, wait, but for real, have you seen New World servers? There are a lot of I don't know what servers they're playing on, but they said that they're just ghost towns. Like, they said New World is having way too many issues, and the game is just like, the servers went from having like queues to now there's like no one in some of the different towns, like especially in the low level areas. Some people have even reported that there's a glut in the economy as less new people are showing up because there's less like lower tier resources getting farmed. Something about like base resources for like iron and ore and stuff turns into a higher tier, but you need a lot more of the lower tier to make it to a higher tier, and it just creates a glut. So I don't know. I think in WoW it's been pretty sleeper until 9.1.5 comes out. A lot of people have been waiting for 9.1.5, and they're doing the base shower testing this Thursday on PTR. So hopefully that means the patch will be out very soon. I mean, it's almost November, right? Usually a bunch of other games are having their releases in November, so it makes sense for Blizzard to release it around then. But honestly, with the amount of quality of life stuff they're adding in there too, like it'll be nice if they release it early. We just have to wait and see, be patient, you know. Yeah, I know that New World had a really big like start. The Q World is what everybody called it. Yeah, I haven't checked up with that game at all though. I gave the open beta a try. It just wasn't really a game that I got interested in at all. I think it was like if you play it like a...
We got a bunch of
Yo, AJ, 41 months, my guy. How you doing, my dude? Yo, can we get a hashtag AJ, boys? Hashtag AJ. Showing our appreciation for being a member for 41 months, dude. Dagger time, let's go, dude. How you doing, my guy? Yo, hashtag AJ, boys. As soon as I'm out of like the danger zone here, I'm gonna hit the chat with that hashtag AJ. What's up, King? How you doing, my guy? Oh. Yeah, this actually looks like a real pull. Yo, hashtag AJ if you guys have one. Go, boys. Hashtag AJ in the chat. My guy, thank you so much for 41 months, dude. Appreciate ya. I don't even know if it lets you write messages like that. Dagger time. Yo, let's get it, dude. Let's take the dagger from the nice undead lady and just be done with this raid on our road permanently. I think I missed it.
No. You would have protocol right away.
Apparently didn't miss. Somebody soaked instead of me. Well, that was my fault.
Me and you were in turtle shit.
No, that's probably me. I think we can still do it. I think we can still do it. We missed one, but I think we still have the timing for it.
Next set is Soft, Zay, and Zox.
Hey AJ, how you doing, my guy? 41 months, man. That's a long while. Thanks for the continued support, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch up with the chat in just a second, boys. After we kill the boss or after we wipe. I just want to make sure that we're pushing. If there's even a chance of us killing this boss. Because we might not be able to with one person down. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Drag him in. There we go. Oh, people dying is not good though.
I cannot soak this elimination pattern.
I should have cloak.
Okay.
Or at least shoot death one of them. Yeah, I'll have cloak. But chillin'.
Okay, can I get your sack?
Did we do it, boys? 8K, 8 mil. 7 mil, rather. I don't think we do it. It'll be kind of surprising if we do. Not gonna lie, I'll be surprised if we actually make it. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
Oh, we're dead as fuck.
Yeah, we can't miss. We cannot miss, so
That was my fault. Damage from everybody, by the way, is fantastic, though. And his bloodlink, oh my god, look at the bloodlink damage! What? That's insane.
I had Ghost Wolf, Astral
Man.
and Earth Alive.
Wow, no
Uh,
How much healing do I do?
no, Why New World is nothing to do ASAP. To do ASAP your max level seriously. I mean, you could start one server together and wait in 2 weeks now. I'm almost 60 and haven't done anything with my friends. Feels bad, man. I heard that New World has a really bad like level 30 burnout. Like when people are getting to that level 30, a lot of people are dropping off. There's so many stories of people like starting the game with 10 friends, and it's like the only one out of those 10 friends playing at about level 30 or past level 30. So high is 1.52, medium is 1K. Wait, for WoW servers? I have no idea if that's true or not. All servers are 1K and then want to merge it for some reason. New World is dead, yeah. All servers are 1K that don't want to merge it for some reason. I heard theories that they might want to merge servers in New World at some point because they're not letting everybody like... You can't have a same name on different servers. So everybody has a name and it's all... Like everybody needs to have a unique name to the game. So like in WoW, you can go on like Illidan and you can call yourself like... I don't know... Stabby, make a rogue named Stabby, and then you could go to a server like Kill Jaden and make a rogue named Stabby, Area 52 and make a rogue named Stabby. I heard that in your world you can't do that. I heard that it's like you have to have a unique name for the whole game, which implies that eventually they will merge the servers, because if everybody has a unique name, then merging characters, you won't have to change your name at some point. But I could be wrong at that point. I have no idea. World is so dedicated they're dumb for real, made 2K people max. I don't know if that's a... New World have around 150 servers, medium population is like 1 to 1.5 people. Again, I just telling you what I heard, you know? Like, I'm just telling you what my guildies said. You know, I was hoping the game was going to do well, because I think there needs to be a competitor in MMO. Like, ASUS of Creation, we ain't going to see that for like years, though. New World, I was really hoping that would be fun, and it looked really, really cool. Like, the idea of a higher quality Minecraft game where you can chop trees, mine ore, fish, and then like have some combat and stuff. It was really, really cool. But I've also heard like a lot of bad stuff like in regards to like end-game PvP stuff as well, which, you know, maybe they'll turn it around, right? I've heard some players describe, some friends of mine described it, I think they said it's literally like ESO. This game will get good after a couple years, but right now it's not what... Because I was thinking of getting into New World, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for a second, I'm gonna see how things go. And I had my literal friends telling me that, you know what, that game is going to be good in like a couple of years. Which for some, hey, that's, you know, the whole point of the game is it all depends on how the game finishes. If it finishes strong, if it has a really good like cycle and it grows over time, that's where it's at. But because of what they said, I decided, no, I'm just gonna wait and watch and observe. But hey, if you're playing New World, I'm hoping you're enjoying it, dude. I'm hoping you guys are having a blast with it. Maybe at some point we'll get it, and maybe we'll mess around with it. Maybe hang out with guildies and friends, because I know I have some friends that play WoW, like Tickle, for example, and Soulscape. Although I don't really know Soulscape in person like that, but I consider him kind of a online bud of sorts. Like that'd be kind of fun to play it out with them or with guildies. But my guildies they're done with that. They're done with that game. They're so bored of it. They keep talking about it every single day too. Or my name there.
It's coming in 3 seconds.
What does mine just say? I'm on your bud.
Oh my
I'm your bud? You're my bud, Smite. You're my bud. What the hell? He died? What killed him?
Oh no! Literally jumps into it.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Cranking.
When it's Skin Chaos in New World, every game I play is Skin Chaos. I think it's cool to have like a name of your own for every game. Makes it easier than having to come up with a name. You know?
Oh man.
Bro, hunters. The 2 hunters in the guild that anybody died so far in this fight, it's been literally 2 hunters.
What was that bomb set so late?
We will not have a res for him. I need somebody to take cast the 7 back end. One of those is gonna have to be you up. I just said it's Seth, Zay, and Zoxon.
Okay, we're just gonna wait. Now, I mean, what's up, Gaming Pancake? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Legend of Stabby, dude. Legend of Stabby. The bloodlink is banging it on my hunter. It's 2-3. Yo, I need to try that. I want to make that and then try sub. If I can get the Sylvanas daggers, I want to try that with sub build. Because with sub, you get extra shadow damage on it, and it applies for the bloodlink as well. I can do set 4. I should have click coming up by then.
So it's gonna be me, Dal, and Austin.
Okay.
You're welcome to the heals there.
Oh no, was that the cube?
Yep.
Love the Q. This is 3.
Yo, this fight is so good for Outlaw. Why? I feel like every time I do this fight, if I have even decent set of buffs, like we're pumping. Big pumpy.
Elimination pattern coming live.
Alright, boys, I'm gonna focus on. Yeah, this guy's totally dead. This guy is so low on health in comparison to last time we were doing it. Like, our damage is so miles ahead. Yeah. What's better than this? Watching my boy raid, eating food, and doing notes. I'm blessed. What's up, Valorant? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We got nothing of the boss boys. That means Sylvanas and KDZ could drop something. We've got nothing 2 for 2 so far. If we get nothing on KDZ, or maybe pants that someone else trades to us, I'll be happy. I'll be alright with it. Yeah, pass. Don't want it. At this point, we don't need loot. Oh. Then we're gonna do KDZ, and hopefully I don't get to... And actually, you know what? Maybe I'll get to go down for KDZ. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's okay. Let me catch up with the chat, boys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, by the way. Hanging out with everybody. I really do appreciate it, boys. I really, really appreciate it. Doing alright. Glad I made the stream. Telling you, man, tonight is the night. Let's go. I believe. I believe. It has to be. It has to be, dude. Then enhances pumping. Dude, rolled pumps is an enhancement. He does well as Ellie as well, but he's a pretty damn good enhance. Enhance is not a bad spec. It's just a very RNG mired spec in single target damage right now. If you're playing the Ghost Rule build. I think that spec is really going to open up once it can have 2 legendaries. Oh, that'd be a cool video. At some point, classes are going to have 2 Legos. I should probably put a list of the most overpowered classes that would be insane with 2 Legos. That'd be awesome. 25 in dagger drops? Yo, okay, well now we got to get the dagger to drop, dude. We're going to get lunch, like a good big lunch tomorrow if the dagger drops as well. Hell yeah. Yo, AJ, you don't got it, by the way. Oh my god. Thank you so much, dude. 41 months. Don't worry. You've been watching the streams and supporting the streams and the videos for so goddamn long, my guy. I really, really do appreciate you. You really don't gotta. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not gonna look from Guardian as a sign you'll get the dagger. That's what I'm saying. Like, every time you kill a boss and you get no loot, the next boss is likely to give you something. So if you just go into like a dry streak, you know the boss at the very end is gonna give you something good. That's how it always happens. Sorry for being in the chat, but do you think there'll be a 9.3? That's a good question. You know, I think I have no idea. honestly, I'm kind of hoping there is. You know what I'm hoping that happens? I know that a lot of players, and you know, tell me I'm just straight up on copium. You know, go ahead. But like, Blizzard has had a little bit of a longer time with Shadowlands so far. Like, it's been a long few patches that we've been doing stuff. And I'm hoping that they're like, you know, they have to go by every 2 years a patch cycle. I'm hoping they're like, you know what? Let's just work on Shadowlands, make this thing good, make some work. So by the end of it, it looks like a decent expansion, or at least better than like a, you know, BFA type of expansion. And then just wait a little bit longer until they push out the next expansion. Because I know a lot of players said that every 2 years they do an expansion, but what if they take a little longer? Because that's something you used to do back then. Like, the expansions lasted for quite a while. It wasn't every 2 years, was it? Like even Wrath? This is Mythic? Yes, it is. So they'll merge it, but it doesn't matter what they do because it'll go, it will go down, and then we'll wait for months for a merge because it's not possible to play with low pop. Can't even do my quest with medium pop server. It was one of the highest on release. We've needed a server with around 5 to 10k people at least. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, that game, I mean, it's Amazon, right? They're the guys that handle servers. You would imagine they'd be able to handle a massive server load of players. It's so surprising that they went with a 2,000 cap, but it probably did it on purpose just so servers weren't overloaded. And maybe that's something they could work on in the future. 2, 3, 4 online is nothing for me. New World is 9 are better than WoW, even though I know Life WoW is still my favorite game just because Revelation Memories. New World is on a whole nother level, or it could be if they won, but I doubt. We'll see, Johnny. Hey, maybe they'll do something cool with New World, right? Maybe they'll do something cool with New World. I wanted that game to be really good. I tell you this, my friend. Hit me with it, Johnny. Hit me with it, my guy. BFI was good in 8.2, so I hope Blizzard makes a 9.1.5 cylinder 9.2 is way better. Yes, dude, BFA was like at its lowest in 9.1 and 9.1.5, and then 9.2 came out and it freshened things up. Essences were such a good addition, even though they were like, wait, now gotta grind essence and nodes. Our main characters actually had something to do now. Because prior to that, there was nothing to do, and now it's like you got something to do. So at least there's that. What the hell? Dagger Death, what are you posting? What is that? In the YouTube section. Make expansion similar to Wrath of Lich King and I'll be happy. Or Legion because I haven't played Legion. Yo, Legion, yo, 9.1.5, Johnny, if you pop in even for like a month during the time walking, I think I'll have fun with it. I think you'll enjoy it a lot.
Yep.
That's funny. Yeah, so maybe 9.1, 9.2 will be like a fresh, new, like a big work is gonna go into Shadowlands to really make it good, and they'll just take a little bit more time into this expansion than the next one. I mean, it could go either way, right? Maybe 9.2 will be like the last patch, and they'll have the expansion come out after. Which, if that's how it's gonna go, then that's how it's gonna go. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'll try it, dude. Especially Mage Shower. We are probably gonna stream Thursday Mage Shower, by the way, when that's up and testing. Legion was honestly my favorite. Yeah, Legion was awesome. I think for a lot of players, especially after Warlords or like my guildies, my GM loved WoD for raiding. However, I PvP'd in WoD and I did everything but raiding. So at the time for me, it felt like there was nothing to really do. And a lot of the friends, a lot of the players, like, I mean, WoD had a 6.1 patch where they did nothing but added selfie cam. That was like, what is going on with this expansion kind of moment. They added a selfie camera for a major content patch. And then later, like, a raid came out for that content patch, but there was like no new zone, no nothing. It was just selfie cam. And then after a bit of time, a raid released, and it was like, what? I don't think there was even a lot of major tunings either. Like, it wasn't even class tunings or nothing. Yeah, it was weird. Real weird. And after expansion like WoD, which I know a lot of people that didn't really enjoy WoD. I don't want to say bad stuff about WoD, but didn't enjoy it as much as some of the other stuff. Like, Legion was a breath of fresh air. Yes, it was like, it wasn't perfect. It was AP grind. There was RNG legendaries. Like, it had its bad moments, but it had so much good and so much heart and passion. Even the bad moments, like, they weren't overshadowing anything. Although scaling gear in PvP. Scaling gear in PvP was a little, you know, I didn't like that in PvP, but besides that, it was fantastic. So many people use the word copium board, but not my people. For my country, what does it mean? Even in your world, you use copium. Copium is like it's when you're basically it's like you would use the word copium for somebody that's like trying to cope with something, coping, which is like, let's say, what would be a good example of copium? Copium. I'm trying to find a way to use copium as an example.
Huge.
I guess you would use it against a person who you think is lying to themselves, to like looking at the bright side of things. When you tell somebody, oh, you know, I guess a game would be the best example, but like,
Actually, never mind. There's 2 instances. It did more.
I don't know. I guess it would be like if you were driving on a highway, driving on a road, and you get a flat tire, and there's no one around you for miles. You don't see cars in one direction, you don't see cars in the other direction, you know, like, and you don't have a spare. Copium, I guess, would be, well, maybe somebody will come by and drive by the road and will help me out. That would be kind of copium. But copium is usually used like within gaming sphere when you're playing a game, and I guess you're trying to look at the bright side of things. You're trying to be hopeful for stuff. Try not to give up. Opposite of copium would just be like, I guess, taking a black pill. Like, I don't know. It's so difficult to explain, actually. I never tried to. Yeah, I guess the best way to explain it would be like in video game senses, right? Yeah, how would you explain copium to somebody? Lots of people use copium. Yeah, I feel like it's such an overused word that I think it's starting to lose some of its meaning, though. Because I think now it's becoming like when you're saying it, I think it's getting to the point where copium is used for whenever you say anything good about something. When people want you to dislike it. I think it's starting to get there. You know what I mean? But hashtag daggers, yo, hopefully we'll get him. Just gotta get past KDC and we'll be good to go. My friend, please read the message about Druid Mage Tower. I think why the fuck it's Guardian getting the set plus bear from but Fro does not. So the Guardian was a unique model. They explained it was a unique model that no one is able to get unless you play Den. It wasn't a reused model either. And when it comes to druids, you don't really have a lot of forms, especially as a bear druid, to like customize your character. I think the druid one they brought back because it's so unique, because they never reused it. It wasn't reused on like an NPC or any of the other mobs. It just they created just for that. They created that rig just for bear, and that's it. And they never reused it again. Yeah, kitties. Yeah, the spectral kitty, I mean, it's still a kitty, it's just sparkles, so it's not like it's a different kitty form. But if they were to bring back, like, the WoD saber-tooth cats as a form, I could totally see that. But
if they... the remake that the creators quit because of creative differences?
If they did bring back some of the artifact weapon skins back then, I could see that. I could see it be pretty good. Okay, so we are going down, boys. We're going to be doing single target DPS down there. We're kitties, I'm glad, but another feral main man. Yeah. We'll enjoy the bear form. Wherever a streamer would mention WoW, they would spam the copium emote. Yeah, I guess that would be it too. Level 23 Duster Warlock on my way for level 60 Benthir Duster Burst. Hell yeah, my guy. That's awesome. Difficult to have a Night Fae forms to be usable as an animal forms of druid. In the future, I think that'd be cool. I actually think would be really, really cool. If, let's say, you decided to go... Like, if you were part of the Night Fae Covenant and you unlocked forms and you were a druid, like, to use a Night Fae cat form, or, like, some of the different travel forms as a Night Fae sparkle to it, I think that'd be cool. I don't know if they will keep something like that. Maybe they would include a couple of them that you can, if you play, like, in Shadowlands and you unlock some of those forms. But that would be cool. Imagine getting like a travel form when you're a big old turtle. What text we're using? We got a warrior and a DC. I think I kind of understand about copium. Yeah, there's no easy way to explain copium, honestly. But I think it's starting to get to the point where the word is so overused. Vulpine is a cat form? A Vulpine. I don't know about Vulpine, but they have a couple different cat forms there, like a spectral kitty form. I think that could be kind of cool. Wisdom boys could use the Kyrian owl form. Yeah, that'd be cool, huh? Kyrian owl form. That'd be hilarious, actually. I'm hoping they allow... Yeah. Like a big one? I don't know. That would be so cool, but I don't know. It'd just be like extra kind of silly, but I don't really know.
You say one for us, please.
Alright, Silent Circles to star, first two sets.
Some more races would be dope. The ones that could play Demon Hunter would be sick. Yeah, Grim, I agree. But who would we add? Because doesn't it have to be like, doesn't it have to make sense lore-wise? I mean, I guess it doesn't have to. Gonna check the box opening, see something good. I'm not gonna spoil it. It wasn't that many alts, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Hope you're having a good one, Felipe. Hopefully you'll pop in as we're doing Sylvanas though, by the way, because this could be exciting. Not more elves, please. I mean, who would we add? Like orcs? Draenei? I don't know who, like, in lore can be. I mean, I guess you could also break the lore, right? Break lore for something more fun. I guess, what, like Nightborn? Nightborn Demon Hunters would look pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. Void Elves? That would look pretty cool, too. I have not, no Wolf. I have not. I've been, YouTube has been recommending some of the different thumbnails, so I probably saw the thumbnail, but no, haven't. And then it's been talking about, like, boosting recently. Like, people boosting other players in WoW for gold. And I've been seeing J.B just taking that subject onto the hot iron coals, dude. J.B's been fighting with people on Twitter about it. In defense of boosting. It's been kind of nutty.
Can take that shit. Try and push guard.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. 7-inch screen. Hell yeah, dude. Jordan, hopefully we're gonna 7-inch screen in my car. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, hopefully you keep your eyes on the road though. Most important part. I wouldn't want you to get in a wreck and be like, well, the officer comes by. It's like, so what seems to be the problem? How'd you get in a wreck? I'm like, but officer, I was watching Dalaran Gaming playing some secret domination. What? Oh no. 2 people dead already, boys. No. Tidal war, please. Yeah, this is not going to be the pull. This is definitely not the pull. Okay, we got big 5 buff. So hopefully we're good.
Oh, never mind.
Make some damn happen. Gonna have to roll out of it. Yeah, as long as you keep it safe, my guy. Yourself safe and happy. That's all that matters. What the hell? She dead just now. South? What's it push that? 60? Oh god. He's aiming at us.
We're behind us. Yep.
It died.
It died. Let's just get, everyone go downstairs. Everyone go downstairs. Quick.
Nice. Oh no.
Did we put? No.
Yeah, we're dead.
We dead.
Yeah, you push.
Well, no, it ported us up.
Did it loot the dagger? The cops asked him to loot the dagger. Yo, for real. Yeah, what if you tell him, it's like, but officer, he looted the dagger. He's like, you're free to go. Couldn't miss that moment. Oh my god.
Damn chain.
Another type of hybrid for the alliance, like maybe a tiger type Worgen type thing. It's like a Worgen type panther. Like a new race? What else? Demon Hunter level. Yo, Nightborn would be sick. I agree with Nightborn would be sick. What else? I feel like it's an elf. It's Blood Elves can be Demon Hunters. What Elves are their cousins or same Blood Elves just with Touch of the Void. Actually, a Demon Hunter with Touch of the Void probably wouldn't. I feel like that's 2 powers just clashing and colliding.
Did somebody charge?
You heard me then? Alright, sounds good. That's the other one I understand. A hybrid, like a cat, but like hunched over.
Like a possible smile.
Like Saberon? Are you talking about like the Saberon from WoD? That'd be an interesting race, although we haven't seen him in a while. I feel like Tosca should probably become a playable race before those guys become a playable race, though. My opinion. Bad RNG, sometimes you get it. But also we had some people die, which I don't know if they just got clapped or stood in different places? Because she Troll Demon Hunter says ever trolls. Technically not, that's true. You're not wrong about that. Technically they are night elves. You are right. You are correct. As a warlock DK main, I would love to see more demons as warlocks and undead pets to summon as a death knight. Yo, that'd be cool. More demons and more pets. I think that'd be sweet. Artillus, that'd be awesome. Imagine if Unholy had like a talent where they could either amp up their current pet or switch it out for like one or the other, like a casting pet or maybe like a big tanky pet. I think it'd be cool. And they have like different abilities. You know, they actually did have a different pet for Unholy Death Knights, I think in Legion. It was like a little mini abomination and had a hook thing. So you could grip and have the A-bomb hook things as well. And I think that guy did just a lot of AoE damage rather than single target. But it's been a bit since I've played it since. Looking for a new game to play is well worth it. Definitely Sweaty as soon as 9.1 is announced. I think it'll be definitely worth checking it. If you've never played WoW, dude, the first time you play WoW, I think is a really fun time playing WoW. And if you do a sub to WoW, you can just do like a 15-month sub just to see how you like the game before you get to play the final, like the newest expansion. Just to give it a try, level, try out some dungeons, see what classes are like. You know what I mean? Check out Moonguard. You know what I mean? Might as well test everything out, try it all out. And then if worse, you could also try Classic. You know, maybe Classic would be up your alley. Wonder if they were gonna try cross-faction down the line. I imagine that they could, but as for like whether they will or won't, that's a good question. Because there's a lot of there's been quite a lot of players asking for cross-faction stuff, so that Alliance players aren't screwed over in the end game content. Because right now Horde is a bit more competitive when it comes to like end game rating and Mythic Pluses. Like there is difference between regionals. DC 20. Going to watch a deal. 20 bones. Yo, DC. Can we get a hashtag DC in chat? Going to watch? Well, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. Hashtag
DC boys if you haven't yet.
Oh, no.
Hashtag DC Moonguard RP. You know what? I feel like everybody needs to at least see what it's like, dude. If you're a new player, this is where like one of those things you have to experience at some point. Especially if you've never played WoW, dude. The depravity of it.
Any toxic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, me.
Oh, hey.
Hashtag DC if you have one, boys. Appreciate you. I'm a flagellation, this guy. Feel like we're a little behind. Push.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Perfect push.
Actually, good timing.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
Wow. These trials are insane.
I got eyeballs in my vault. I can see the boss health now.
Wait, just now?
Yeah. But I think we wiped every other time we've done this fight. Lack of eyeballs. We gotta run. Ah, it's a little off. Careful.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Fucking weird, dude.
You're kind of weird.
What are you talking about, dude?
Kinda weird, dude.
Fucking drunk, dude.
Okay. I'm the drunk one.
What did I tell you about drinking on raid night?
This is
Listen to this guy.
She's partying with her grandma again. She got wasted.
Oh no.
Oh no, where are the kicks?
Tank kickers? Those ain't it, dog. Go again.
Frozen distress.
They were dead.
Any buff and debuff extenders at 1 second?
Did we actually debuff it?
They just feared me.
Any hunter?
Any
hunter
no.
non-stackers?
Holy shit.
Oh man.
To the boss.
You just wiped the raid.
No one tell Memlark I just
What? Your third streamer speak about Legion, LOL, and hello. What's up, Dr. Mick? How you doing, my guy? Or MLK? Or is it Mick or MLK? Dr. Mick, okay. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. You've been openly expanded on the Void and made a new expansion. Yeah, I think a lot of players had the idea. What if Blizzard made an expansion about the Void and the Light? After Battle for Azeroth and Legion, would Legion have the Naru and the Lightforge? And with BFA, you had like the Void and the Void gods and the, I guess, the old gods as well, kind of how they're interconnected. It makes sense. It's a perfect setup. A lot of players thought that it was going to be like you're going to choose to fight for the Light or for the Void as two different powers that are clashing instead of being Horde and Alliance. And that would have been interesting, dude. Instead of having a faction thing, be like a light and a void thing. So for a little bit towards endgame content, certain activities can be done with people of your faction. That'd be interesting.
Cat, dog, bird, fish, same thing.
There's no more sex paintings in the walls, only fruits, man. Yo, true. Too many fruits, you know what I mean?
Hero got MC scared beasted me while I switched to fucking Ghost Wolf. Don't like it.
Oh my god, Giga.
Did you get too scared?
The worst is
Yeah,
when
dude, I
rogues
ran out
get
into
my
the
control.
fucking.
Oh!
Memnark.
Getting full buff, that's impossible.
Oh my god.
Impossibility.
Boss first target.
Tell that to the first boss hitter in the MRP.
He says, Memnock, your ass is big enough, you don't need food.
I cannot believe it.
How did bloodlink pop
Oh my
up
god.
boss while you were-
Other players in your party allowed? Should I turn him down? You guys, yeah, I can turn him down if you guys want me to. I'd like to have you guys hear the mechanics.
Yes, I can go and reset them.
I like to make sure. I like to make sure you guys can hear the mechanics of everything that's going on, like the different calls. I can turn him down if you want me to, though.
Yes, I spam it as I'm kiting him to the bunch of.
Any kickers? I know, right? No kickers.
Redirect.
Imagine
I also love the gargle dark arbiter glyph. Oh yeah. Dude, they need to make it baseline. You're right. Why? It was at some point. They were planning on making gargle baseline. You were going to be the summoner class, and then they just went back on it. Like, slap in the face for Unholy Death Knights who just want to be a necromancer. You know, they just want to summon a lot of the different abominations and undeads. Like, that should be the playstyle for Unholy DK. At least a choice of playstyle.
Toxic Jennifer?
I think the town should be summoning extra ads with specific roles, or like diseases and all that stuff. Yo.
Silent.
Don't die.
I think it'll be fine. My god, our boss damage is so much lower than normal.
So, come on, Myth, there you go. Get in there.
I got a stun and a kick, dude.
He's new, Memnark.
I know he's new.
You guys gave him all the shit jobs. Do all the stacking, go downstairs.
100%, gotta break him in.
He's owning.
Is an owner.
Isn't a vacation? He had his time.
That'll be a good idea, Will. Hell yeah.
Break him in.
Wait, what? We gotta be a. What would ever be a race? Skip some class. Oh god. I'm gonna read the chat in just a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird.
This one was really weird. I don't know what happened.
Wow, what happened? Toxic Tiffany.
Quit laughing.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make it.
Go underneath.
We were gonna put. Oh no.
No pushy. Oh,
You
we
can come down
pushing.
though. If you come down, we're fine. I think, right?
Oh,
Go underneath.
Midwest. No.
Alright,
The
skip
pitching cry.
recovery. I don't
Banshee sniping people.
Oh,
We've had our fun.
we lived.
Now it's time
What? She dead, dude. Easy. Wait, I'm still dead. Okay, no, we're fine.
Cereal.
No.
Oh my god, that would be oh my god, be whatever race you like, keep some classes race based, and you pick to follow the void or light,
Fucking
kind of
moves.
same way as the panda. Yes, that's kind of what a lot of players had an idea that what if that was the next expansion? What if that was the next update?
Keep an eye on it.
You know?
Any kitty cat enjoyers?
Path of Exile?
Do you think the Sylvanas book being pushed back to March 22 might be a hint of 9.2? I've heard that theory and I have no idea. I have no idea. It will make sense to have Sylvana's book come out as 9.2 comes out, because that'll probably be more about her lore, more about her story. It would make sense, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe the book needs a couple patches too. Right? They patch the game, maybe they gotta patch the book. Maybe they gotta rewrite a part. I said patch like as a joke, but actually, like if you had to rewrite certain parts, I guess you would need to push it back then, wouldn't you? This Is Affliction actually not trash from Plus anymore? It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Because if you play Night Fae, and you kind of have to play Night Fae to make it work, you play the new Night Fae Legendary, where whenever you do your Night Fae dot, the more enemies it hits, the more haste and crit it gives you, which after you do that, you send a bunch of seeds, and you play the seed build, and you AoE, and that does uncapped AoE damage while putting dots on everything. And that's kind of how Affliction Warlock is doing in Mythic Pluses, especially for AoE damage. So you do big pulls, you do big seed spam after you do a Night Fae ability, and you can do that every minute, so it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good damage-wise. It's not like Affliction Warlocks are everywhere, but when they are around, they're doing stuff. Did I give my sub rogue on the side? I think that's a good idea. Rogues are pretty good right now, and have been for quite a bit of Shadowlands, actually. There's so much cool stuff in WoW, sometimes the original things wouldn't have changed. I would love to summon my Doomguard again. Dude, this is where Blizzard needs to make the next expansion. If they do any class stuff, add like all this cool flavor stuff. Summoning a Doomguard, dude. I mean, kind of. Warlocks already do that with like the Tyrant, if you're Demonology. The Tyrant is pretty cool, but it's not the Doomguard. The Doomguard was badass.
You're stuck with us now.
I do miss the Doomguard. You can technically summon him back right now with the what is it, Ritual of Doom, but this they wanted to make it a flavor thing, but they didn't want to make that pet stronger than any other demon pet. And I think that's mostly for the gameplay reasons, because imagine like, oh guys, we gotta wait 15 minutes until we can summon Doomguard again. Imagine if that pet was actually stronger than every other pet. For gameplay reasons, I think a lot of people would find it restrictive. Because normally we just summon you Imp and you're good to go, and then you have to do this whole Ritual of Doom. Someone has to die. You have to enslave the thing, and then you gotta res the person again. Then they gotta get food. You know, gameplay reasons I think is why they moved it. But they could totally bring it back, I think, as a cooldown, like they used to have it for a bit, or maybe make it so you could talent it so that was your permanent pet. Because a lot of players enjoyed when you could talent like powerful demons as your pets.
Definitely a pally too far ahead right now. I think it's safe.
Yep. Come back, friend.
Looks like I'm not going to be using Flagellation on this guy. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow.
Oh, no, go, go, go.
I'll catch up with you, chat, as soon as we get a solid pull on this boss, or just kill it right there, because this could be the kill. So far, so good. We just gotta nuke the boss.
Here, friend. Don't move in.
Okay.
Remember, second time down here, we're fourth set backing away from the no wind rush for this. So we get a roar or personal move speed.
I don't think you're going to be getting a roar. Suspicion.
Okay, after this next set. Okay, back up. Zay.
It's actually like fucking up.
The back,
Push if you can.
They both respawn.
Crankies, 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 crankies.
Oh, somebody's dying.
Wait. They were okay? Oh. I didn't die? I didn't die. Oh, a lot of people died though.
Smite, you are dying right now. Hearing those COVID lungs. Just get some reset.
Damn. Good. Okay, we're resetting. Oh man.
I get Zayman to
That's rough.
unmute himself and to communicate with us.
You got some Doom Guard on the table? Yeah, but it's not as good as the original.
You're moving too far ahead of the group, my friend.
I was moving too far?
Yeah.
I can understand for PvP, but it feels horrible in dungeons. Yeah, it definitely does. I still have the Warg WL. I didn't log on him. A Worgen Warlock, right? And then log on him since Warlords. He still has his Doom Guard in the background, the character screen. Yo, I wonder, like at that point, if you log on the character, that Doom Guard is gone. So this way, like you just don't log on, keep him there, so you can always remember it. So you can always see that bad boy in the back, because he's gone as soon as you log in.
Like if I pop him and we have to step back, we have to step back.
Yeah, I don't like the table, it's just not worth it. Use one time in SL. I think it's a cool idea, but for gameplay reasons, they had to like disable the value of it, you know? But I understand it completely.
If it's blocked off like that, nobody can reach it, yeah.
So I think if they did want it does the hard good. So when you played in the raid, my guild group has 2 of us, but it's painful to get upgrades. Yeah, what's up, Andy? How you doing, my dude? Yeah, we got a feral in this raid, or not in this fight, but in the guild. We have a feral for a lot of the boss fights, a handsome shaman, quite a lot of play classes you can see, 2 hunters, so you know they're dead every pull. What else? Blood DK warrior, which are not like uncommon. Actually, I guess red paladin, those are not common. You know? Do. Doing decent, just got home from work, checked my vault, another rip week. I'm sorry to hear that. Yo, we didn't get the dagger from our rogue. We got a lot of decent stuff for our ults, but no dagger for the rogue. So I feel you in that. Don't even know what class to play at the moment. I always liked, oh, the new class in WoW is so difficult. Dude, I think they've done a pretty decent job with like designing classes that are so unique to like the way that they play and the abilities they use. I think WoW, like, there's some moments and expansions where definitely the classes that you play, like, there's definitely like fun phases of them and then less fun versions of them. But like the classes and how iconic all of them are, I think WoW has done overall a good job in terms of designing really iconic looking classes. They feel great to play for the most part. I mean, feel great to play for like a tap target game. Well, I think they still do the tap targeting the best out of all the other people out there. Personal opinion of somebody who plays a lot of WoW, but you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we killed them all.
You guys do have boss ramp down there, right?
Yes, we do, but the HP is just getting obliterated for
Damn.
like 5%.
Yeah.
The only thing that's like about WoW in general is that play characters feel so much more squishy than some cloth range. I think I kind of sort of understand what you mean, because clothies have like immunities, and that can definitely make them feel a lot more durable.
He can't slow, but the rest of you guys can.
I think when there's a fight where there's a lot of physical damage, a play class can feel really, really tanky. But when there's a lot of magic damage, I mean, that goes through everybody, like, you know, it goes through everybody the same way. Whether you use cloth, whether it's plate, magic damage, bleeds, all that stuff just goes right through you.
Yeah, he piped that thing, what the fuck? Like 550 K.
Him as they both, look at that. Same as 450 something. Snipers in the chat?
Nope, they shut
Being a ret and then plus nowadays is really rough. Yeah, I agree with you on that. This is why I do my own keys, or I do keys with guildies.
Resonating arrow?
Yeah.
No.
It's either Oblid, Frost DK, Big Haze Fury. Yo, I'd love for them to give some love towards Oblid DK. I would love it. Give just a little bit more love to the Oblid DK. It's going to be so good. When you're rogue and on plus, you basically don't give a damn. True, we are really, really tanky.
I never.
Because we have Feint, we have Cheat Death, like we don't worry about nothing. Being a warrior, pal, you're scared, at least I am. I feel you on that, yeah. I feel you on that.
No damage at all.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the defensives.
The A-bombs are pretty stacked.
I think that'd be cool if maybe they made those play classes just a little bit more resilient. Like, make them just baseline resilient to physical damage because of armor, but also like think about maybe magic damage. Because warriors can be really, really tanky. I mean, with right spell reflect, you get to ignore certain abilities, and if you can't reflect, you could reduce magic damage by 25% every 30 seconds, I think. Paladin, I guess you don't get shield advantage, so as a paladin, I feel you on that one. I feel you completely. Other red is not quite a build for Mythic in general. I think it's going to be really good once you get to uncap your AoE. I think it's going to be an insane spec for damage. As for like Mythic pluses, it has a good toolkit. Like Bop is huge for some of the fights. Bubble can be massive. Hand of Freedom can just immune certain mechanics that have a slow attached to it. It's like if someone does damage and slows you, if you put a Hand of Freedom on somebody, and if they immune the slow, they also immune the damage, which is kind of cheesy. I think was their abilities that are uncapped that's gonna help a bit, just on raw damage. Auto bubble of red back, dude. I remember when auto bubble was a thing. I didn't like it personally. I didn't like it. That would definitely help the survivability. Because you don't have to spend a global bubbling. But I didn't like it. As a rogue, I was like, what? When they drop dangerous, they'll just auto bubble? Oh my god. What a save on the global. Actual save. What a bargain. Nowadays, I think that'd be fine. If they were to bring it back. Like, if it was on a very competitive talent row, so they really have to make some choices and really decide like what they want. Do they want auto bubble or some other useful utility? Then I think it could be like competitive. Because if you gain something like auto bubble, you have to give something up, in my opinion. But that's just me as a non-red pally main. But I do understand what you guys mean, though. Choose a pally feels squishy. I definitely know what you mean. I mean, when I was recording, what is it, the Night Fae Red Pally Burst for PvP, I mean, I felt squishy. I guess other classes, I felt like I could heal, but it's squishy as hell. Having to actually spend every global maintaining myself. I'm gonna focus up for a second. We can maybe get through the Kel'Thuzad part. I think I want to flagellation this. Maybe I should have.
You guys are fine to push down there. You guys are fine.
Okay. This is a good push. So now with flagellation. I think monks need to calm the F down and birds PvP being a life for survival hunter. Yo, I think a lot of people can agree. A lot of people can agree. Yo, in 9.1.5, they're still doing some really nutty damage, even though Spinning Cranky got nerfed. Like, Bone Does Brew together with all the conduits and everything, they're still nuts.
2-star.
They're just so nuts. I agree with that. And that's why I wonder if they'll do any kind of nerfs or classes for PvP in particular. There's like classes that everybody complains about are Armed Warriors,
what the hell?
Base Mastery Hunters. What? Oh no.
Oh,
why is it still up?
He's cross blasting.
Oh no. It's done. Yeah, we gotta get interrupts. Otherwise we're dead.
My skull boys on that one? What happened?
His skull. Jazz and Smite. Well, still keep hitting him. I guess. I don't know. They don't take that out. Oh no, Wumbo. Wumbo. Oh, can't kill Wumbo. I have to kill him. Okay.
Kill my ads.
Yeah. Stun. because some of the ads and then come back to it, interrupt it.
You can push the boss, by the way.
I kick for him. Ooh. Okay, well down here we're gonna have to pop everything on the boss.
Someone's gonna have to get through that.
I'll get third on.
If
Need to be res.
Good job.
I'm getting him.
Kill it.
Push.
Oh, they all respawn.
Kill it. Oh my god. All of them respawned? Oh, they did. I slowed down there for just a quick second, man. I shouldn't have slowed down.
Sorry, I leaped out to the tank guy with the...
Razzie, get your hander, not a top meta, super fun. It is so fun. It is so fun. How do you like Outlaw? I don't remember the expansion when they changed Outlaw. Was it Warlords? Legion. It was actually Legion. Because I played it on WAD, and I was streaming it when we first heard about the rogue changes. And I didn't like the fact that they changed my combat to an Outlaw rogue. But after playing for a bit, I like it a lot. They made it a little bit more consistent. You still have RNG with your buffs. But honestly, it's probably like you don't need to reroll your buffs that much. Like, there's even some sims people have done in terms of how much of damage loss between having the best buffs and just never re-rolling. It's like 1% difference. You can just press roll the bones, maintain slice and dice, make sure you use between the eyes, which is a finisher with a pistol shot kind of thing, to put a debuff name so you're more likely to crit them. And that's it. Sinister strike for kill point building, pistol shots in between, make sure you don't overcap comp points, and press dispatch when you don't need to refresh slice or between the eyes. And make sure roll the bones don't fall off. That's it. What's the uniform add-on? It is called Easy Frames. Easy Frames. There we go. This Easy Frames. So whatever you use to get add-ons, just if you type in Easy Frames, you should be able to get it. It's really, really simple to work with. Very, very simple. With a popular classic at TBC, now do you think Blizzard will go back to do more simplistic playstyle instead of 60-55 clicks per minute in rotation? I think it's possible. I think it's possible they might slow down some more classes going forward. I think it depends, right? Because some players want slower, simpler classes, but others want more complexity in classes because you have a lot of people played WoW at one point or another, whether through new expansions or older expansions. And I feel like the people that play WoW clash against each other a lot because there's a lot of different ideas of how the game should be. Like the way the retail is and the classic version of the game are quite different and harbor like very, very different audiences. I think they can find a mixture. I think there can be some classes that are super complex, as well as classes that are not super complex either, where the rotation is slowed down, the APM required is very slower, so more people can pick up and play it. I think there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a middle ground. I think that's probably the best way to solve it. So I think some specs, like for PvP, if that's what people want PvP to be, like a faster paced game, you could do it through PvP honor talents, or PvP talents, I guess. I'm so used to calling them honor talents because that's what they used to be called back in like Legion, on a challenge tree. Actually, gonna swap on a spike. But certain things like having every ability on GCD, because there's quite a lot of stuff in like classic like interrupts on GCD. I don't think it's gonna fly in today's WoW. You know, I don't think it's ever gonna fly again. And most players don't like GCDs and their abilities, so that's something we can agree with. In terms of classes, and like, we want a lot of depth from our classes. We don't really want bar power depth. Most players don't, at least. So if they go forward and they adjust the way classes are played, if you have a fun gameplay loop that comes from the class toolkit and that toolkit evolves, I think it's perfectly fine to keep certain classes simple or complex, or give players the different layers of just how complex you want a class to be. Giving players more options. Because some players are fine, you know, having mages be all about frostbolts. And that's literally what the majority of the damage is, straight up frostbolt. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. I thought I pressed cloak, but I guess I didn't. He turns with that beam. Oh, I'm gonna, yeah, kill me real quick. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, kill me real quick before I blind somebody. Like my nerd. How you doing? What's up, Ark? Fel, how you doing, my guy? Hope you get the dagger soon. Yeah, hopefully. It's been how many weeks now? Still no dagger. Come on, Blizzard. I've been a good boy this year.
Spell me, please.
Spell's still up.
Kill it! There we go.
Downstairs, make sure we pot here, please.
Yeah. Potted early. I probably shouldn't have potted.
No wind rush. Use a personal.
Oh, my music, please. Music, please. Oh.
I should just set him back now.
Slow.
Don't push him. Let him catch up. Just don't even hit that.
You gotta push. Push. Push.
Doesn't have the buff.
Somebody needs to tank this soul fracture from him now.
Oh, he did it! Yo, what a god. What a soul fracture tank right now. Yo, that is actually so pro. He taunted the boss, so he got soul fracture instead of the tank. So as long as he picks up the bodies, he'll be alright.
Separated. Well, let the two out die. Let the club just bleed out. Kill one with melee. B-res me now.
That's so pro, dude. What a soul rapture god.
B-res me.
What was that, title? Title? Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna focus up for a second. I'm gonna focus up for a second here, because this could be the pull. This could be where we kill the boss, boys.
Another spicy block, I'm just careful.
This could be it. After the set of ads, this could be it. We'll stun, we'll stun, we'll stun.
This will be strict.
Which one?
Us. By green marker right now.
I got it already.
Alright, am I going down? Looks like I am. Looks like I am. I'm just gonna go down.
No netties.
This thing's gonna melt.
Yeah, please go slow downstairs. We're not using CDs up top, so it's gonna take a little while.
Literally auto attacking.
We have to natural stuff in here. At some point.
After this wins, get rid of them, walk back. Wins, walk back. Wait for them to go past once, and then you go in.
Title come up and DPS his ass. That.
Okay, wait, slow down.
It's where.
You guys can start pushing downstairs, it's fine.
Push from your
trying.
Hurry.
I mean, we're down a person.
Holy!
We did it! Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness I just cloaked and just stayed in. Okay. Just make sure we're gonna kick some reavers. Call your kicks. And then healers call if you need to sack or if you can soak. Also watch out for Zay. It's a menace.
I got first circle.
I got next circle.
Fortunately, there was a wave in the middle of
Hit the boss. Let's not hit the
Yeah, kill the boss.
Kick circle.
Nice.
No,
Get away from me, banana.
No loot, boys! We got no loot! That means we are getting the dagger tonight. No loot means we're getting a dagger.
So I take a third downstairs. He always does that frontal move right at the start.
Yo, Memnark, do you need?
He almost always does the frontal move, like every time you go down. The only time he changes it is the second phase, or he'll just randomly decide to win straight away.
Yeah, I was just by myself and I saw all 5 of you guys run to the left. I'm like,
Yeah, game's dumb. It doesn't give you any sort of heads up that he's doing it. There's no like animation or anything.
Yo, Memnark, do you need? I could use for Mog. But my Mog though. Oh my god.
Can I go change a conduit real quick?
Ah. I tried using boys, you did it! Let's go! I didn't see Warlock and DPS meta. Are they not good? No, Warlocks are not terrible, but they're not like the strongest range class in the game. I think that'll be fair to point out. They're not the strongest thing for ranged right now. They're not bad. They're just not like, you know, crazy. I guess the best way to put it. He's melted Jesus. Yo, yeah, he's gone. Like as soon as we hit B3, that's it. We're off. Everybody has so much gear. This fight is just. Oh my god, dude. Yo, let's go. Let's get the dagger this time. I really wish you could switch the Demon Hunter tank damage spec. I love this usual playstyle as a tank. I think that'd be so cool if they maybe added like a talent or a glyph where you could play like a prot warrior, like a gladiator stance, shield slamming, but you're not a tank. It's just a playstyle choice. What if you could play like a sigil Demon Hunter? It's like you're playing Vengeance, but you would probably complicate the playstyle a little bit more so you don't just have like 2 buttons for your rotation. I mean, I guess like the Havoc also has 2 buttons, but you have like Eye Beam that's more regularly used. If they adjusted some of the cooldowns of abilities so you could use Fell Dove more often and stuff like that to make it seem like a play like a DPS, I think that'd be a cool playstyle. I think a lot of the tanks, like if they had a way for them to actually have a DPS playstyle where certain abilities became more baseline and maybe had a shorter cooldown, like if that was an alternative choice. Imagine like you want to play an arms warrior, or you'd rather just play a bear druid, not as a tank druid, but like bear druid, like it's an arms warrior. Charge in, swipe enemies, just let your teeth sink onto their neck, just ripping people up like a bear, like a damaging bear in a sense. I think it'd be cool as hell. Maybe at some point. Give Blizzard one chance if they aren't awake after the recent events, probably never. But wow, his love mate, yeah. Based on produce, nothing's more to play. If Riot failed and Mother could play feature, yeah. Hopefully, all the other MMO people. No, Euros, don't lose hope. There's always ashes of creation. Breathes in copium. Who was in chat? Was it James or somebody? Jason? Somebody in chat was in, and they asked me what is copium. That would be a perfect example. Ashes of creation is definitely going to be the best one. You know what I mean? Like an air tank, but it's just filled with just tried out things. Yeah, I tried some new MMOs, but I'll just come back to WoW. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. They try other games, but then they come back to WoW. WoW was the game you return to, dude. You know? Okay, guys, need help. Which class do I play now? Which class? Rogues are fantastic. Monks are really good. Druids are also really good too. Druids, monks, mages. Priest, if you want to play a range caster that's like very, very busy and there's a lot going on. What else?
Okay, sorry.
Are we not doing... I guess we're not doing the what's its the runes yet. Ventus runes. Oh wait. Yeah, rogue, monk, priest as a DPS. I've been enjoying that one a lot. I think you could never go bad with hunter, Borsch. I think you will enjoy hunter too. Like that's a class that I always feel like is a fantastic ult no matter what I do. Did you watch Tyler's clip about 10-0? I did not watch Tyler's clip about 10-0. Did it say something specific about it? Does he have some guy on the inside? Because last time Tally talked something about, what is it? He talked about having a guy on the inside. Wait, are we trading? Because some people are using Vandal's runes, but normally we get it from Memnarch. No more monks have too many wrecking me in PvP. Fair enough, but sometimes if you can't beat him, join him. Shaman's also pretty cool. I actually like Shaman quite a bit. I don't know if you're trying to play like something strong or just something fun. Shadow Priest, Shaman would be one of those fun classes. What else? What else? What else? I kind of like Warrior too. I feel like that's never a class. It's not a class I've ever had a bad time with as a Warrior. Well, the Ventus mechanic kind of for tanks. Yeah, that was busted. It continued on to mess up Pandaria, and then tanks were able to use Vengeance in PvP to just blast people. It's crazy. It's gonna be different. Yeah, definitely. Gonna be playing Duster Lock and Blood DK as a DPS possible for PvP. Blood DK is a DPS. Huh. Can they even do DPS? It's basically so that 10-0 will be different, not in a bad way. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I feel like after Shadowlands, the next expansion, like after like Battle for Azeroth and Shadowlands, I would imagine the next expansion would be amazing. Like it has to be, right? It has to be. Because a lot of players were thinking after BFA we'll get it like a Legion, like a second Legion, and it's like, well, I feel like they can still turn around Shadowlands, so at least it's a fun expansion, at least it's a good experience, because BFA I felt like they turned into like a fun experience in the end. Wasn't great, wasn't perfect, but it's still pretty fun. At least I would probably call it as fun for me over like WoD in comparison. But that's just me. We got a class 60, but I took a break for 4 months now. Damn. No monks, yeah. The basic level all but I played Rogue for way too long. I prefer a Mage a bit more. Try Shadow Priest if you like Mage, but if you want a busier spec, a lot more busier playstyle, I'd say Shadow Priest. I've been having a lot of fun with my priest. It's pretty busy, but it's also really good. Next expansion go back to normal. The old gods were a horde alliance in the old times. They break from the outer world stuff. It most likely will. Well, I feel like for about BFA, people complain that, man, we're just doing like, we were doing so many cool things in Legion, and now we're just doing like these lame things, like just helping out some Zandalarians and Kulturans. And then they turn it up to like Nazath, and we're like, wait, why are we fighting old gods? I thought it was going to be an expansion about like doing simple stuff, you know? I feel like anytime they do something, people always like, why are we going the other direction?
Alright, first
Probably some devs friends from what I understood. Also, I hope we go back to Azeroth. Well, I don't want to say nothing bad about Towley, but last time he made a video that people were passing around, he said that patch 9.1 was going to be in August, and it ended up being like way earlier than August. It wasn't like it's super early, but it was way earlier release than August. He was saying it's not going to be out until like 3 months, and it ended up being like a month, and then we're like, hey, 9.1 is out.
If we go to the silver
what's up?
Threads, we'll have...
As we play Necro, yeah, they're really strong as Necro Lords. They summon the Mages of the Dead, and he just kind of does damage for you. It's kind of funky that they have a
in that picture?
big picture, kind of big build like that, or weird build like that, like with pets.
I'm still after.
Yeah, if I want Pharaoh spec and selected Bear talent, I go all the Bear abilities.
Okay.
Could I do some good damage in Bear? Do you think it could work? I don't think it would do more damage than a Feral Druid, but you might do okay-ish damage. That definitely needs to be tested, but I don't think like a Bear weaving build for damage is a thing. But let's try it. Maybe something like Rise of Gul'dan. Gul'dan is dead. Actually, Gul'dan is dead twice. We killed Gul'dan twice. He died back in Warcraft, and we killed the Warlords of Draenor version of Gul'dan. So Gul'dan is dead. I'd be very surprised if Gul'dan comes back. Unless he turns from Twisting Nether.
So the first two are pretty much always in that corner.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised, Felipe, if he has some friends that are devs. I mean, the guy's been around doing WoW stuff for so long. He's been vocal supporter of like the Legion. He really liked Legion. He was really like defending it to the last breath. Especially when Legion first came out, he was like, "This is as good, if not better, than Wrath." And then, you know, in Shadowlands, he's like, "You know what? I think it's about time for New World." And you know,
so you're
good for
the
him.
opposite corner of the city.
Good for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hope he sees a lot of success in New World. But hey, man, I'd be cool if we were just, you know, 10-0, if it ended up being like just a whole nother thing that's just the most exciting, the greatest thing since ever. Because Legion, at the beginning of Legion, I had a little bit of mixed feelings because I really wanted to make Combat Rogue my spec, but for the longest time, Combat was so bad. So in the early version of Legion, I was like, man, like I'm playing just the worst spec in the world, but I'm having so much fun with it. Why can't Blizzard just buff it a little? And they kept nerfing it. I was like, man. But after like a patch or two, it was like, man, this expansion is so fucking good. Even though my spec is like, you know, some aspects of it are like, yeah, give or hit or miss.
That way, at least in theory, you're closer to the boss.
Next expansion could be a Twisted Dimensions and another universe where Gul'dan is still alive, you know? Yeah, maybe. I don't think they would bring Gul'dan back. I don't think they would.
I need a summon as well.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Besides the goblin, yeah. That's a big boy. That's a big old boy.
I was just talking about that stove. Soap the
He wasn't in soap on this platform.
Oh, he's actually.
Go over Ventus.
I got that card.
What the hell? Children have a cast. Blood of Children have a cast animation. What? I didn't know they have a cast animation. Did you see that? They have a cast animation. Maybe it's like them interacting with tools or something, or petting a goat animation that is just reused. Frostmage is doing well? Yeah, they're really not bad. They're really not bad. Ever since they nerfed fire a little bit, Arcane and Frost have become a little bit better. So if you like Frostmage gameplay, like it'll be up for you. Totally perfect for you. Would definitely be perfect for you.
Yep, all it is a kick.
Actually, if I were to make a video on like some of the classes that are super easy to get into, that you would see a lot of good work with, I think Frostmage would be one of those classes
really
of the Mage spec that would easily recommend. Easily recommend.
One thing to know is when we're on tin can, just stack, and then we move out of Veil together. That's it.
Strict Vantis the boss and combo.
Alrighty, boys. Are we gonna do this? Hopefully get the dagger. Okay, if it's pretty cool in PvP, but kind of boring PvE. I like it in PvE, but it's fantastic in PvP, yeah. I'm not great at it though, because it's about missile building and then sending them, but I just have a hard time like building for it. It's a little bit of a different play style. But I guess it'll be very similar to like the current Kyrian build. So in a sense, Kyrian did teach me.
Oh wait, yeah, you gotta include.
In PvE, I think like the base build of Arcane Mage is pretty boring, but the Kyrian Mage is another story. But I totally don't blame anybody if you're not into it. I'm off to bed. Thanks, take care. Thanks again for all the info. You helped me pick my Warlock Venthyr build. Yo, I hope you enjoy the Warlock Venthyr, my guy. Hope you enjoy it. Have fun with it. You know what I mean? That's the most important part. Have fun with it.
Allies will have to come to big Veil with us.
Hopefully they'll buff him. Venthyr Warlock's a little. They're buffing the Kyrian Warlocks a bit in 9.1.5.
Who the fuck is Bruce, by the way?
He's still in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Is it the bottom of that pit?
Yeah.
He's climbing up. He has your dagger down there, Dalaran, and he's climbing his way
God
up
damn it. I'm going.
He's bringing it for you, bud.
Better.
See any bowstrings down there as well?
Hell no.
Do I have to Google like if somebody died at the Slipknot concert in Camden last Monday? Is that what I have to do?
He was here Sunday.
Metro to Barton and the Frostmage sometimes crits for 35k with a Kyrian build. Yeah. Yeah, Kyrian Frostmage can make some damage happen. It's some silly damage to him.
You ready, come bro?
Alrighty, boys. Actually doing Sylvanas. All this prep work. Killed KDZ pretty quickly. Well, hopefully I kill Sylvanas pretty quickly, because this is a long fight, dudes. That's a long fight.
Our combo's working.
Good 15 minutes of a fight.
Betcha.
It's also going to be interesting to see South playing sub for this, because he's playing the full blood set and everything. So I'm very interested to see what that's going to look like.
Fading to blue yet. I'm still chained. Okay.
You like it?
Oh, I don't like ever.
Good luck, yo, boys. Thanks.
Fragile.
Thank you, thank you.
Dami Mommy
Let's get a
doesn't know
dagger.
my safe word.
He's old and brittle.
She called you elderly.
Well, I guess it carries more weight when I'm called elderly by a contemporary of mine.
It takes one to know one, right?
Yep.
I was going to say, does she just call you a peer?
Yep, pretty much.
I fucking hate you guys.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, it's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah, she can do that. She hasn't done it in a while though.
She did that last time I think we did this.
Yeah, she did.
Which is weird, just mixing it up on us.
She has done it before, but the past couple of weeks she has not.
Thankfully, my eyes were open.
Yay! Eyes open good.
He had his monitor on.
So you two got eyeballs from the vault.
We are baiting diamond.
Because that's all I got, dude. No dagger, just eyeballs.
Baiting the diamond, kind of weird, running out.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's so
Aurora, so. You're not getting any heals now, Josh?
Okay. It's a warlock.
If you got a problem with having to bait, you take it up with our no-show fucking Boomkin.
Haha.
We had one! Where'd you put him, huh?
He's never done this fight, and he needs some time.
Back in the bin. He's cooking.
Yes, same.
Roast chicken.
You know, I don't think any of us healers have done
When do we
this
stop
fight.
on
You should put me back there too at this point.
Get off the balls.
84-7. Later.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Fucker. Got fucking murdered.
Loose ads.
Finish his ass, friend.
Don't push, hold.
Sorry. Definitely hit it. For sure. Pop
Must
me up
have
for
been
this, too.
The crap, gotta get him out. They're the only two.
No, restricted. It even said before the pull.
Oh, we did it. We got it.
Yeah, I still got it for weird.
I'll see in about 10 minutes when my cast finishes.
I mean, he was dead for 10 minutes.
Why you gotta cook me like that?
Isn't it a 10-minute cast?
I would have thought so, based on how long it took for him to fucking resin.
I'm not a warlock anymore. I'm here to shatter it. It's only 3 seconds cast.
Ah.
You could just live.
True!
I would have lived. I had an arrow jump on my head.
I assumed it was a long ass cast time because we didn't get any on KT.
Aren't
Yeah,
you a
I was
hunter?
kind of fucking
I
weird.
ran back
Dude,
on
I'm
every
a-
single KT wave. I don't know, man.
I'm a fucking hunter, dude.
Yeah, shouldn't you just be agile enough to like dodge the arrow?
Dude, wind blows too hard and I fall over.
That's not fitting my class fantasy.
Now, though. Where do you want me to go on the first split?
Where does it say in your note?
It says nothing.
You're supposed to be on the right hand side.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh.
I go right.
Double mana tide, what the hell? That's so much mana.
Jeff, you MD me. Spell book that shit.
Searching?
We do MD you, dog. You're MD.
Oh, now. Like a bitch.
I MD every week, dog.
You just dug me?
Yeah.
You just got bugged.
Just got dug.
Where you going?
I'm so used to trouble.
Acting like a real fucking dog right now.
Hey, double 5 minutes 8, pretty good.
Is it like getting 2 beacons?
Better kick, better kick, better kick.
I know.
You fucking chump.
I already fucking knew.
Hey, maybe I should put a beacon on the hunter.
Yep.
Let me move out of the way so Roll can actually
Popping
do
potions.
it. Thank you. Big fat.
Oh god.
Apparently too fucking thick.
Oh no, what do I do? Oh, I W.
I reached around your butt for that one.
What? Reach around butt?
Wait, save it for Sylvanas.
Keep running to the end, friends. Don't fucking stop early. Oh, this hunter's dead.
It's fine. I'll pay you for killer, but I'm making messy. Yo, you don't got it. Yo, AJ, as long as you enjoyed the stream, man, that's all I care about, my guy. Don't worry about it at all. Yo, enjoy your time in the bathroom, my dude. That's America's favorite pastime, dude. That's like the sacred pastime for anybody that I know. Oh god. Terror orb? Yep. Kill it. Nice. Kill the Morforge. For the Curse of Lithology.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Beautiful.
It's all good.
We're really slow too, I think. We're very.
Oh, they're really slow.
You guys in an hour.
Did they like lose somebody? Somebody's supposed to go there that didn't go?
Coming over to place the gate.
Use a W key.
How am I gonna pad if I
Yo,
don't
this
hit
bull
it?
is really good. Watch us just wipe it.
Well, you don't you do it, you'll die.
Dude, I gotta get that healing part. Come on.
Parsing private log.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? They're public, dude.
Public every week, dog.
All my this ones are private, so I don't know.
What are you even on
Oh,
about,
weird.
dude? We've only killed this boss like 4 times. They're all public.
Kill for
What are you
Sylvanas was
Oh,
my
look at
best
the
one, and it is not public.
Oh my Douglas.
Everybody stop yelling!
Call me Doug Licht.
She is a dog led,
What
dude.
the
That's
fuck?
fair.
Doug Lace, actually.
Yeah, come on. Or shoelace, if you prefer.
Oh, that's a sec.
Watch your feet.
Veil?
Oh, come on now.
Oh my god.
Any veil stackers?
You know my Scott?
Should probably res those 2 addons.
Let's go, please.
Oh no, there's another one coming up.
Spell strict.
They're raising.
The roof?
Read it when you have a moment, friend. Waiting.
Cooldowns are scum.
Fighting!
Keep moving. Oh my god.
Plant it, dog. Oh, cringy wingy, bro. Any paladin stacker on hunters?
Didn't you say you wanted me to go to where you were?
No, that wasn't you.
Oh. Okay.
So?
It was one of the Healy variety.
So, please.
Spell strict.
New set of pulls coming out, guys. Watch your feet. It's gonna be Death Knives into second soak set. Spread and plant. Soak set 2.
Oh, man.
Oh, I fucking hate your guts.
Just come back, come back, come back.
Nah.
There's gonna be a lot of pulls on the platform, so be extra careful. Spell strict.
Raise. Move. What spell sound for that? 65.
Spell strict again.
There's no shot. Let's jump off.
Unfortunate. I bought a new TV, but kind of regret it. I'm always weird when I buy new stuff. Well, if it was like a waste of money from. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Artilus. I feel that way all the time. I always have that buyer's regret. Anything new that I get, even if it's stuff that I need too, dude. So I feel you that completely. Honestly, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm Bruce.
But probably will change my mind when it's here. Yeah, you know what? Wait until it gets here, and if it doesn't feel like it's, you know, if you don't like something about it, you could always, you know, return it.
Okay.
But I get that feeling all the time. Like, what is it? When I had to get a new mattress for, because my mind just collapsed in, and I was trying to sleep on it, and it was terrible for my back, which, you know, I'm in chair all the time. It's really, really bad for my health. So I knew that I needed to get a new mattress, but it was so difficult for me to like just do it. And it was just, in my head, it was easy just to lay on the mattress that I had, this old ass thing that I had for years, and it just collapsed. Like, it's not layable on anymore. You can't get any good rest from it whatsoever. I tried flipping it, tried doing all kinds of stuff, and it was just worn, aged so badly. So I feel in that. So whether it is like luxury or important stuff, I get that feeling all the time. Oh well, we can't sleep. We're gonna just do baby keys on my baby outlet rug. Yo, Mikas, enjoy the keys, man.
When I run blood set.
Enjoy your keys.
Not running that.
Any blood linkers in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is nutty. Do you have the conduit too?
Yep.
Like max?
Yeah, everything's max. 252.
Bloodlink conduit?
Well, it's a conduit for sub-rogue.
Yeah.
It just increases all shadow damage you do. So like daggers, conduits, trinkets, all that benefits.
It all synergizes really well.
It's kind of insane when you think about it.
I want that. Bonus for shadow damage.
Yeah.
Fire and jump, because we had a tank dead and we didn't have a B-res for a while. And we weren't going to be able to last long enough to be able to get a tank up. Because we needed to have a blood B-res by like the next platform.
Nice. Thanks, homie.
And we used all up our reses really early into the P3. We weren't going to have any reses for the tank for a while.
Come get it.
This is why we jumped. That's why it's crazy. Mythic, I just did it first time on normal the other day. Yeah, on Mythic it's a whole another story. Like, even heroic version of this fight is pretty tough. Like, our guild couldn't get it ATC week 1, and we're a CE guild, so we're cutting edge. Like, we kill bosses on Mythics every single tier for like ranking, and we were struggling doing this boss on heroic. A lot of guilds were actually. Oh, okay.
Spicy.
Enjoy melee.
Not enjoying?
Not enjoying it all.
Sitting here? It's fine.
You should be able to dodge this way zoomed in. So I'm not zoomed in. Well, I guess I am zoomed in then what the game allows you. I have an add-on that limits the amount of zoom out that it has. I'm very specific in my UI, like the camera distance, where things are in the UI. Like I want it to be in very specific spots.
Always have to hold anyway.
I guess I'm like anal like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like
And
needy.
Maybe we did.
yeah,
Melee right there. Maybe it'll work.
I should probably help. So I have it zoomed out exactly where I like it. I was thinking of if I were to change up my UI, I would probably like mess around with the camera and all that stuff, but I haven't really taken the time to adjust my UI at all. And I would need to do, like, if I want to adjust my UI, I would need something that I could get used to over time. So 'cause for me, like, get a new mouse, get a new piece of hardware, adjusting something about my UI, like, it takes a while for me to get used to it.
We are waiting to dine.
I'm a little neurotic like that. Crazy, at least it gets.
I'm the master at that.
But at least we care, think about spending money. That's true.
Dash has been stuck in the hands.
That's true, especially with COVID.
years.
I think for a lot of players, a lot of people out there, you know, a lot more conscious about it. Shit, literally don't grow on trees.
Ow.
Easy on the boss.
There's a little bit of damage on her.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Alright, come off.
Nope, mine's escaping.
No damage. No damage.
No.
All the damage.
Demi. Big Demi.
Perfect damage.
Gucci. Gucci.
Uh-oh.
Who has
That's a couple of stacks right there. What's up, Eric? How you doing, by the way, my guy? You having a good evening?
Oh no.
That's a lot of people dead. Yeah, that's a jump off.
Reset it.
Sushi boat.
That's to just die.
Jump off, please.
I think you're playing zoomed in. For me, this isn't zoomed in, but I feel you though.
Hold yourself down.
Any spiriters?
I don't know how to get rid of this, dude.
But
There's too many to get rid of.
do and clear maybe.
It's really bad, so dude, all night I've been using it with the legs.
How did it even get like? There you go.
Let's get something.
Some Savannah upset.
Get the fuck out.
I must get closer.
IDK, this is my IDK. If
Why the fuck
if like this is my least favorite end boss, then again, I only started raiding BOD and HG in a heroic guild. So yeah, Sylvanas. I don't think she's the worst boss I've ever done. Like in terms of like lore, like I could see why she would be like hated. In terms of like mechanically, she's a little funky.
Featuring Skrillex? What?
She's definitely a little funky. Like some of the mechanics and whatnot, but in terms of difficulty, I don't think this is the hardest boss ever. In fact, I think this is actually one of the easier bosses of the endgame bosses. This one is made easier if you have boomies on your team, but it's not like N'Zoth where you needed mages and hunters for immunities. Because for that fight, you really needed those classes for immunities. Wait, hold on. Can I pick up a...
Oh no. Oh no.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, look at me.
Talk shit, get hit. See that?
Easy toy.
This song, dude.
Mythic Rod Den was easily my least favorite. Really, I'd never done Mythic Rod Den. Never done Mythic Rod Den. Well, unless you talk about like N'Zoth Mythic Rod Den, like BFA Mythic Rod Den. Unless you mean the original. I've never done the original. The Miss Pandaria one. I wish I did though. I just wasn't really that good at WoW at the time. I'd say the hardest is not as fun as the others. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, for me, I enjoy bosses that are quite difficult. Except maybe Ajara. I didn't like Ajara. That mechanic of that fight. I mean, we had 600 pulls on Ajara. Never again. Never again. But it wasn't one of the harder fights. Not super difficult.
We got a fucking spiteful out here.
Role playing is range, cringe.
Yo, I got fucking scared for a second.
I'm gonna move over. Who should we get to bait? Ajara's got awful, yeah. She was a tough fight, but she was not a fun fight. Like, man. What's unfun about Ajara is holding DPS mechanic. I think that's what easily can make a fight super bad in terms of, like, enjoyment. Is when you just have to hold DPS. Kills of Zod, they mostly fixed it, so you don't have to hold DPS anymore. You actually get to play mechanics. Sylvanas, for the most part, you also do the same. You are playing mechanics.
84.7, 84.6.
Chill, guys. You know.
I will say that I don't hate Sylvanas after the first time we killed her. While doing the fight, there were some parts that definitely weren't fun, but after we killed her, it's not that bad. Like, N'Zoth was a really...
We should be able to again, res the
N'Zoth was one of those fights where it was like, man, it was a pain doing that one. Until they really gave us a lot more corruptions to wear. And damage profile was a little bit easier. Dagger Inc, hopefully, if we get to kill her, which we should be able to kill her tonight. I just don't know when or where. We should be able to. Nyalotha one. That one took my guild the longest to get a hang off. Yeah, that one was a lot of like movement and then like little responsibilities.
That's you, Doug. Trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for his body to teleport.
Why you giggling? Why you having a giggle?
No reason.
Having a giggle there, mate.
No. Not a one.
Oh my god, this fucking skin dots.
Uh-oh. This thing's hitting me.
You live.
Is left side sending any cooldowns on the Goliath?
Yep.
Get a kick.
if I need to, I can save all my shit for it. Just...
Yeah, you should. I had like 50 seconds to better luck.
It's fine, I'll just sit on my stuff.
Some of you are playing with fire. We shouldn't be doing that.
You gotta move, people.
Yeah,
Beep, beep.
gatekeeping.
Is that a warlock joke?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for the weakness, Doug.
That was Soul Judge? I can kick. Or Bulvar will do it?
He's just a kick sniper.
Yeah, for real. Does he get running power when he kicks or what?
Okay, going down later shit.
Just W key.
Don't at me.
Iceberg's free.
True.
I don't like SOC because it's so depressing. I don't like the Maw either. I need beautiful raids where I can see the blue skies. Or maybe the next one, dude. Maybe the next raid with the jailer, you'll get to see a clear blue sky over Stormwind or something. That'd be kind of cool. Or whatever they end up doing.
What's a sack?
Standing in my spot. For gods.
Spell, please.
Spell strict.
Alright, boys, we'll see if this is the pull. Oh, really, really low. Everybody's really, really low. But we're alive. Really low, but we're all alive. Let's go, boys.
Watch out, man.
Yo, I believe.
Just kidding.
Oh, we're dropping so low. Every time like any mechanic happens, just get critically low.
Pick someone else.
Kind of
bitch.
crazy.
This spell, please.
Spell strict.
You said a pool, dude. Step 9. Spread and plant. Second set of soak. Fail.
Dispel, please.
Spell strict.
Oh,
Watch that one stack right there. Don't touch it.
The soak closest to the sigil on soak set 4 will need to be covered. Thank you. Death Knives in 5 and spread them.
This is gonna be soak 3.
Soak set 3 is coming right.
Gotta get the dagger? Yeah, we do.
Dispel, please.
Soaks are out.
Oh. That's not optimal.
New set of pools coming on the ground.
Speed totem.
Rank the boss here. Banshee's Fury in 5. Make sure in healer CPs.
Dispel, please.
Spell strict.
Soak set 4 coming out of these knives. Soak set 4. Make sure they're covered. One in the corner. Good.
Can I get a dispel, please?
We've got Veil coming in 5 seconds. Be good with these Veil snaps.
Okay.
Raise.
We're doing alright.
Dispel, please.
We gotta do the big burn.
Arrows are going opposite of the raid team here.
Gonna have to do the big burn here.
Banshee's Fury, keep yourselves alive through this.
Title, can you rally this?
Okay.
Dispel, please.
Scream, guys. Spread out. Don't kill each other.
Any kind of damage we do here helps a ton.
New set of pools out of this. Into Veil.
Speed totem.
Respread Veil. Respread Veil.
Still on scene.
Yeah, I got it.
We are lusting pots.
Alright, boys. This is it.
Gotta res up in 5.
We need to do like 5% of boss dam.
I'll need a lust
Or 10% maybe.
Go ahead and lust for me.
When the daggers come out, run them out of the group. Make sure you're not hitting the wayward sack.
Dispel, please.
Spell strict.
No chance.
No shot. Okay.
A lot of people dead as we go into that phase. Also, the amount of damage that we're able to do is just not a lot. Close. Close. Come on, smell a dagger. Hell yeah, dude. Well,
Do we not have any
we're
other
very close.
big CD or any other decent CDs for the Goliath on the left?
We just need enough damage in order to be able to
I said, do we not have
burn
any
into
other
the
CDs
boss
against
in
them?
any
Like,
of
I
the
can sit on
phases.
mine, but it kind of like.
Because she needs to be lower in health when you get there.
I lose a wing.
Close.
Yeah,
Someone smells dagger, dude. Smells like some dagger.
I think
We gotta get it tonight, boys. I believe. I believe. Does South have a second dagger?
The other side of the
He just has heroic mythic. Okay, so you haven't got one from the vault or anything.
Because I noticed that.
What percent does she? She didn't kill. Okay, so in mythic I think she's 45.9. Yeah, so in mythic we gotta get 3% more, which is quite a bit. At 45.9 I think is 45.7. I don't remember, but it's pretty low.
Like I can keep setting them.
Lower than the heroic version. It's such a long fight. This fight is pretty exhausting, and I think maybe for end bosses, they used to do maybe less long fights where it's like you fighting the boss for 15 minutes. I know you want to keep it epic, but unless there's like a lot of fanfare in the fight and like really cool elements going on, like the actual like gameplay of it, the P1 just feels like we're not doing anything. P2 feels like we're not doing anything, just killing ads. P3 feels like the real part of the fight where it really begins. What do the daggers smell like? Glory, victory. At least I crossed the finish line. You made it after a triathlon. I would imagine that's what daggers smell like, but I haven't had one. Well, I had one drop for me for a second, and it smelled so sweet, but then I had to give it up to an actual dagger rogue.
The large trash cans.
Even though I utilize offhand dagger, I would end up utilizing it quite a bit.
You said Goliath, and I didn't.
Either way,
that's what it is now.
Dagger smells so sweet.
I mean, I think the only thing we really get out there that would be comparable would be.
I'll sit home again. I'll try and shimmy it around.
Hello, Gordito Bella. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, my guy? Look at our Gordito, dude. I'm hungry for some Taco Bell. Wish you the best of luck. Really need to get bed, man. Yo, thank you so much for coming by, Borscht. Appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully see you around on regular streams, or maybe for the dual streams, yeah? Thank you so much for coming by, my guy. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Or our stream. See you soon. Sound good, my dude. Oh. There's no different position.
Who's that? Actually gotta waddle over to Diamond just to make sure that the bait happens. Because whenever she dives in for Veil of Darkness, she'll go to the place where majority of players are stacked. So as a melee, if you stack over with a ranged, let's say you have a really heavy melee group, it just guarantees that she's not over there.
Chill on her, please.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
She needs help. She needs help.
Nice.
Okay, clean.
Hello. Hey, dude. You good?
Yes. It's been great weather.
Nice. Fall's
Come.
finally hit.
Not come.
Do not come.
Can I come?
Depends on which one of us gets the higher healing.
Ah, shit, this isn't the pool. Combo's got the forest down. Sorry, boys.
Ah,
We're
shit.
Last
Here we
week?
go again.
Last week I had it when we killed it.
Oh, did it? Was it? I thought it was me.
Still an orb up. Yep, kill orb. Kill the orbs.
I need move speed buffers.
I never get a dot refresher there at all, boys. Always try to see if I can refresh my file trinket at all, but it never happens.
What's it, Sack?
You just spoke that.
Spell, please.
Spell strict.
What do you think, boys? This is the pull or nah? This is the pull or nah?
Veil coming after this one.
Did I kill Chaz there? I might have actually.
Get Tass up after this one.
Spell, please.
Spell strict.
You said fools.
Did Chaz die twice there, or was it just like a late dispel?
New set of soaps. New set of veil.
Where that warrior was, you were a bit early.
Raise coming flat.
There's a stack in the corner. Please do not touch it on the next one. Spell, please.
Spell strict.
How did Zay die?
Yeah, you can't go early.
You never reach it up?
I teleported here.
Hmm.
Nine.
So we don't have a lot of reses left. Anyone such a room fighting Thrall and Jaina? Yep.
Dispel, please.
I think there's even a rumor that one of the devs during one of the world. What is it?
Jazz, Sub, Zay. Please get these.
One more dead.
Subs are out.
Oh, we're losing people.
Veil, guys.
Losing people is really bad. But yeah, he's out there fighting Jaina and Thrall. Not a lot of people really notice it since they're usually doing Sylvanas fight. I think for World first, I think one of the devs actually took control of Anduin because he wasn't working properly. He wasn't killing players. And they're jumping over the platform just to make sure that the World first is being ran accordingly.
Dispel?
At least that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Strict.
Soak set for. Veil, guys. Raise out of this veil.
Are you at this one?
I think me and Seth went to the same exact spot. I'm so dead.
Please.
I'm so dead. 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 I'm so dead.
Gate down here.
Yeah, I'm actually dead. Literally popping every defensive in the world.
Coming out of this into death mode.
Dispel?
I don't rally this.
Save here.
Alrighty, boys. 54%. We're a lot better. A lot better percentage-wise. By a couple percent.
We're gonna veil after this. After veil, we will head to corner.
See totem?
Veil. We lust, and we.
You got one blow up?
Yes, please. The lust range.
These knives go out again.
So we've got knives coming and arrows.
Dispel, please.
Yo, die if you're chasing.
This one's strict. Watch the sacks.
Oh, kill this bit.
Up immunities.
Please.
Isn't it like 44.9?
Yep.
Don't make the damage.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, that's the difference
Damn.
from our P2 damage from our other kills.
Wow. Dagger time? Nope. Apparently not. Damn, those are really close too.
Oh, that was my bad. I didn't realize that if you're like mid-air, it counts you as being on the other platform. So the swirly skill now.
Damn. Alright, go up again. I don't know what else can we really clean up. I think it's P2 damage that we're missing. Like during the ad phase, I think we usually have a lot more single target damage into the boss that helps us because we were so close. Like 1% off. I think early deaths hurt as well. Like just having people die. That's less single target damage that we output.
We need boss damage.
You need people to get off their AoE pad specs and just kill the boss.
Wombo's a little bit behind on boss dams, might as well. The hunters, I think, are old pad AoE. South is a ton of single target dam actually.
I know
Like a
we're
whole
rocking a bunch of
0.7%
melee, but having
more.
play enhanced would be super crazy with 3 warriors.
I jinxed it. Next pull, next pull. Yeah. Next pull, next pull. I'm sorry for the Cowboys.
You're second highest on Dom arrows.
Me and Euro will be higher if they don't die before casting.
I mean, we could have them go in hands, but like, I don't know. That's the platform is pretty crowded as is. It'll help out the warriors, but the warriors are.
That's right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, clean up the deaths and we have it. Maybe a bit more P2 dam.
Josh, can I get stones?
One batch of burnt cookies.
When you got the Death Knives and you plant, don't move last second.
Such a long fight. I mentioned it earlier. If they can make longest boss fight be like 8 minutes or so, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Because 15 minutes is just a lot of time commitment. Just for a boss. Especially when you're wiping over and over. I think if we came in with the original team that we usually do, this boss would have been dead years ago. But we do have like a lot more melee this time around. Don't have nearly the same amount of boomies that we usually do. And in fact, we actually had to have not a single boomie this run. Not a single one. Some of the boomies make this fight so much more bearable. Especially in P1 and P2. And then the boss damage with less P3, like there's just a guarantee. She dies. There's just so much ridiculous damage, she dies. Every time. Want to make sure that these lines go into the freezing ring, the ring of frost. So it gets slowed in there.
Chill on the boss.
Yeah, she's really low. 86? Yeah, actually don't touch her at all. Just don't even touch her.
A little bit.
Am I safe here? That's a little close. Okay, we're fine. That was actually kind of cool, doing this with no UI. That's pretty neat. Wait, this actually makes the fight a little bit easier because you just see more of it. Oh my god.
Dropping snow in case you need it. Thanks, Dad.
Any toenail chewers?
Oh, left side. Empty.
Left side, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Meta.
27.
My meta.
Kinda cringe.
Yeah, that actually does suck fair.
Oh, an extra person.
A little late to the party. Now this is where we need to pump quite a bit. Like any kind of damage we do here, that's free damage. That's less damage I'll have to do in P3. She doesn't give us a lot of time to hit her, but whatever time she gives us, use it. Do, 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 do.
Oh. Thanks, Fraser.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was trying to think of what to do with smite.
Bolvar every single time. Bolvar always interrupts her. Blasts her with a big old icicle. I think it was an okay burn, not the biggest, but it was alright. Dagger, 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 dagger. I try to see if I can pistol shot her whenever I can.
Awesome.
It dispels.
Dispel, please.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
Dispel.
Scream out of design.
What the hell?
Can you move a little to the left?
Did I get hit by something just now?
Fail.
Dispel, please.
Don't say I never did nothing for you, Pyro.
Spell strict.
New set of pools, watch your feet.
Oh,
You got death knives into soak set.
I'm a little island on my own.
Soak set 2.
My bad, Mim. Mim, come back early.
Veil. Careful with this veil. Dash you something.
I already did.
Look, listen, there are extra stacks on the third platform. Do not touch them, please.
Raise.
Spell, please.
There's quite a few puddles. Just a few. That means we're gonna have a little bit less space to work with.
Screams into soak set 3. Soak set 3 is Oz, Jazz, Sub, Zay. Veil.
Nice.
New set of veil, guys.
Sweet Totem.
It's gonna be Fancy's Fury into Death Knives into
Spell?
Soak 4.
Spell strict.
Watch
Oh.
your attack.
Oh my god. The puddles, dude. When you get dispelled far, they moved on to somebody and someone picked it up. That is so tragic. My goodness, dude. Sorry for the coughing, boys. I don't know what's going on with me. Hope I'm not getting sick or something. That was actually tragic. That was so tragic. We ended up just having way too many puddles, so when he gets dispelled, they travel further into the middle. And if people don't move fast enough. Normally we wouldn't even have that many puddles there to begin with.
They're just standing in this wrong spot there, strict, or
Say what?
on the bridge or on the platform. Where do you face?
No, I take it to the outside. It was my bad. I was trying to think if we just didn't stand on smite and just let him those veil stacks kill him and we'd be resin, that would have saved us. But turned out to not be an issue, and then I killed people with it, so my bad.
That's fine. Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm facing towards the outside, the bridge we came from.
Who picked up a stack?
Like 3 people
Pretty
did.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
I didn't realize I had so many stacks on me.
Yeah.
I would have called for a dispel later. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you last second, but yeah, you had 18.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
the spell,
Warlock's
and I was
playing
like, oh, shit, I
Bloodlink?
don't think
No
I'm gonna get out of
way.
this.
But what class doesn't play Bloodlink? Shamans don't.
So I think what happened, I think we're okay. We just have to scoot on the side of
Oh, I didn't realize more classes are picking up the blood set.
Well, if we dispel super late,
That's kind of huge.
can't pick them up anyways. So I just need to call for it later.
Seconds until the cast moved.
3, 2, 1.
What's the add-on you use that allows us to easy pre-pot, etc.? You mean like, it's like the thing in the center of the screen that gives me like options to put potions and oils and stuff? I think it's part of ERT, which I think is under like method rating tools, so it'll be MRT. But if you look up ERT, like ASUS rate tools or method rating tools, I think they have a baked in like, it's like kind of baked into the add-on. It's like a weak aura kind of thing. That shows you if you have any of those things available and if you should be able to use them. You just click on them. The whole raid have bloodlink, you'll be able to cut out like 2 healers and DPS. Honestly, we thought about it because it's a lot of overhealing that it does. Quite a lot. So it might be possible to cut out maybe like 1 healer and just keep healers for the cooldowns. Like, you know, paladins with AM, for example. Might be possible to cut them out. Oh.
Oh, spooky.
A little off to the side, but I think it'll be okay mostly. I'll stun that one.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. That's not bad at all. There's no problem, my guy. Always here to answer questions.
Can get on.
What's the Chinese man there?
As we get some endgame gear, I could see our raid trying like a blood set, because I'm pretty sure there's other guilds that are probably trying that as a strategy as well. I don't want to see how much it heals for. It actually heals quite an okay amount.
Not touching her.
My queen.
Come.
Not come.
Coom, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't cloak, so now I'm slowed. Oh, it hurts.
Rally if you got it.
Is that your rallying cry?
Our
That's
commander in chief
pitiful. I was
fallen.
not rallied.
It's my toilet crying.
Sounded like a pathetic ejaculation.
Are you familiar with this?
Absolutely.
The dry cough.
A lot of the healing I was using on my heroic and my mystery because the other Mr. Randy and Holy said I didn't really need much of healing. So what DPS it is some healing, fair enough.
On hand.
Yeah, for mystery that's a pretty good one. The blood set. It's really, really good.
I want to click the Manatide totem, but my Monarch's so thick. Stand on top of it, dude. I can't click it.
Wait, why do you need to click it?
I want to say things
Good
to
luck.
it. Whisper sweet nothing.
Hey, grab it for good luck.
Oh yeah, that.
Say careful.
Hey, what's your tire doing, isn't it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
What?
Sorry, I distracted you.
Get in.
Yeah.
Blink.
Like that. Tony leading.
God, I love Tony.
Stop.
Click the Manatide? Yeah. Just so she can thank it.
I gotta send you an Amazon link combo. I found this great pouch for collecting your donuts.
Imagine if they made it.
Nice.
Imagine if they made it something like a old school. What's it called? Lightwell, where you actually have to click it to gain mana. It was such a weird mechanic. I always think that Lightwell is going to be one of the weirdest mechanics in WoW I've ever seen.
Why you got a double blink? I need that intervene.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, not like
Why am I
this.
coughing so much?
The Mendark's slow ass just waddle.
I mean, I'm competing against wolves and fucking raptors and shit.
I miss moments.
Become a wolf yourself.
Pony.
9.1. Or 5, what the fuck you call it?
Oh!
Live.
Just don't like walking out of that veil, do you?
I don't know how I got hit by that. Also, I panic used my bubbles, so
Help me!
Didn't you stand in the veil?
Yeah, but I don't even.
I don't know what's going on there.
You're a goon.
Oh my god, the right hand side is just kind
What
of.
happened over there?
What are my left side enjoyers doing?
You've got like 24 veil stacks or something.
I think it's still alive.
Yes. We're dead.
Jump off.
On Forge.
Never seen that before.
From our Holy on Mist over now
trying to get our
that we're
shit
doing
together
some
so we can do a
Mythic.
3-night week
We are
clear.
5 out of 10.
I would like
Been a lot of
to-
fun
yeah.
doing some Mythic, to be honest. Hell yeah, my guy.
Like 2 bullet less a week?
Hell yeah.
At the rate we're going,
We
it's gonna be all 3 days.
I need 2 minutes.
We do have a slightly different composition, but you know.
Do, 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 do. I just want to get my dagger, dude. That's all I want.
What the fuck, Chad?
What?
Was that a honk?
You hear him?
It sounded like you had a goose!
I do, his name's Strick.
Holy shit!
He was stretching.
Josh can get some.
Yeah! You queued up your mic. Ah!
You think we can kill this boss in 30 minutes, boys? Because we got 2 good pulls in us.
Is he blazing?
Because this fight is like, what, 15 minutes each?
This rate, Blazing's gonna kill this boss before we do.
No, 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 no!
What's up?
Sounds like they're wiping in phase 2.
Hey, familiar.
Why did I hear the biggest green?
Is Unholy Gems better for Mistweaver or is it Blood? Because as far as I knew, Blood was like good in Mythics, but maybe like Unholy is better for Prog.
Smite.
It is 11:30.
I know.
Just gonna get in roster for my guild.
He said
Is
he needed a minute.
all on priority dead server. Is
said he
Ali
needed 2
on a pretty
minutes,
dead server, and we were doing a combined raid with another guild that was 3 out of 4 of 10 before we 3 or 4 out of 10 before we joined, but it's been pretty fair. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, getting some progression and getting some experience in case you want to move on to like a different guild in the future. That's always good. Just getting some exposure so you have some sort of reputation that you or experience that you're building up. Also being 50-50 on the roster for our guilds. Okay, that's not bad. As long as you get in a spot and as long as you get into play. Especially in a Mistweaver too. That's not a common healer you see in raiding. They're not terrible, it's just they're not like out of all the other healers, they don't bring like one specific utility that makes them like really, really good. Like Pally with the damage, AM, or Displaced.
In one of the earlier pulls if Lumoons was in. Just because of the boss dam.
But I wonder if they ever gave him
damage.
if they ever gave him what's his
don't
face?
He's beating like 8 people in boss damage. What? Blastoise.
If they gave him Zen chance, but Zen meditation back.
Boss damage.
Maybe not Zen med, but something else.
Couple P3 pulls, but I mean, if, like honestly, if it'll help, just kill this boss and move on. Like I can practice this some more, look at some more logs, and just get moves in here you have to kill, move on.
We're almost beating strict glass.
Oh, Wumbo.
Not to be toxic, but the only people he's beating is Smite and the tanks on our 2 best.
I perhaps if you go full DPS, but then you get lost a lot of healing. Yeah, I imagine.
Beating the tanks and Smite.
But with a crit build that Mistweaver's run, I imagine you would actually benefit from it, and also be a little bit of survivability for yourself too. But Blood just makes probably the most sense as a middle ground.
Smite, you there? Alright, let's.
Alright, let's do it, friends.
I was gonna win that one.
I just realized we haven't had stand buff this entire time. That could probably help.
Did Clay even say anything?
Yes. I said this at the beginning of the night.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Crossbow isn't bad, just don't have enough Stygia to upgrade Unholy, yeah. Gotta take care of them one at a time. Which maybe they'll reduce the prices of all these gems and upgrading them in the next patch, 9.1.5. Whenever we're getting that.
Smite help!
I'm trying.
How you doing, Dad? What's up, Azoth? How you doing, my guy? We've had a couple wipes on Sylvanas. So far, we got to her fairly quickly, but we are running a very melee-heavy comp with a few trials. So we don't have any of the boomies, the feral druid, the slams down on boss dam. We got her pretty close in P3 a couple times, but haven't really had the one good pull yet. No dagger from the vault or nothing. Apparently we rolled to my warrior into warlock. Really? Okay, interesting. Made you want to go warlock? What spec are you playing mostly? Yes, or Demo. That's good ones. Yeah, why'd you go from warrior to warlock? Wanted to change it, just mix it up a bit, play ranged? Or just something about the gameplay?
Waiting diamond here.
I want to raid more of a feral druid, but been busy with the guilds all run these days. Fair enough. Yeah, ferals are actually really good at boss dam. Like, we have a feral in our guild. I think they're like a hidden good spec. Oh. That's not optimal. Yeah.
Get off the box, please. Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
No, just another class? Okay, yeah, you know, honestly, it's sometimes good to mix things up a bit.
It'll cost you.
She's gonna push.
No push. Only perfect.
Sorry about cause, boys. I don't know what got into me. Spent the last hour coughing a bit here and there. I hope you enjoy Warlock, by the way, Azoth. I think you'll like it. It's like a warrior, it's pretty tanky. Oh.
Get like arrows up, guys. Anybody gonna kill this?
Trying.
What's our roomies?
I'm a slow boy, I'm sorry.
I went through like 3 chain groups. I'm trying.
Saw Smite just furiously whacking away at this like giant untouched stack of arrows.
That was really fun. Just not a meta.
What?
Because honestly, you don't find Convoke. I just don't find Convoke fun ability. So just went Venti and the Burst so fun. It was a fun spec and raids. Yeah, both of them were pretty good. Yeah, Feral right now it is a little kind of lame that they. Technically, Feral can play Kyrian, and Kyrian is really not bad when it comes to like looking at overall group performance. The damage that Kyrian puts out isn't terrible when you consider like overall group value, but the Kyrian damage itself versus Convoke is generally better. But if you're like a team player and you want to play someone that's like useful, I imagine Kyrian would be better than any of the other Covenants.
Time, please.
If you really don't want to play Convoke.
Smite back.
Hold on.
Dude, oh, we're just dead. We actually just couldn't kill him fast enough.
That's not good.
That
That's
looks like
the
a
dead.
white beat to me.
Celtics, you gotta trick Strick. There's aggro issues with that, you gotta trick him.
I'll wait more thunders. That's my fault. That's not his.
Rep
You're good. I'm not gonna taunt that
You give us
fucking
to me
small ad
and get
anymore.
there. I'll try that. I'll try and be quick. I'll try, please.
If he's wingsing the second he gets there, and then I'll be there. Well,
Don't wait him. I mean,
No, it's fine. I've been taunting that small ad because somebody said they was beating on them earlier, so
I can
don't care about it
go in
anymore.
and stun it if that's an issue. I'll open with a Hydra on it.
So on my side, what happened there?
There was
Yeah.
more something for a long time.
No, that was the second set.
Was it a second set?
I really don't like that part of the rating. It's when you've been on the boss for a while. It's like a real clear boss, like you already killed it before. You just trying to re-clear it. And it's just, you haven't really had that much progression, and it looks like you're kind of regressing at some parts. Like, we've never had a problem with that ad in P2 that early, and there I guess we just didn't have damn. So I have no idea what happened. Everything just took so slow to die. Can't tell if it's like people just getting tired or sloppy. One of those two. And I really hate that one. It's that point of the night. I go to play a bit more with the Covenants on my Feral 9.1.5. Just for now, I play Discount Movie with the Venti Lego. Yeah, go for it. Might as well. Yeah, especially if you're doing Heroic with your guildies. I think for Heroics, it's just perfectly fine. As for Mythics, you could probably do a couple bosses. I doubt it is completely terrible. The damage is probably, actually might be kind of okay. But, you know, I don't really know how well Venti or synergizes with a Feral Burst. I know for Boomies it's insane. I don't really know for Feral if it's any good. I try to make Feral Venti or work for a bit. Definitely it's an interesting Covenant choice. Makes your Berserk phases so much stronger. But I just don't think the toolkit allows for like 3-minute play like that. I think combining all that with Convoke and then just continuing with the bites afterwards, just more efficient, and then just going for big bites every minute. Maybe they can add some changes to them in the future. Make him a little bit more versatile than the other Covenants for PvE, like Necrolord. I would love for like a Bleed Kitty to be a thing. Always fun getting myself until exhausted after a few wipes. Yeah, especially if it's like in a few wipes in like the same place that you shouldn't be wiping in. I noticed with the guild that that just kind of always happens. And I hate those moments because it's like we're so close to killing the boss. I just want to see if I get the daggers or not. And honestly, just gotta loot them. I just want to loot them. But if we aren't able to get back to P3 and just finish it, maybe we'll have to come back tomorrow and do that. Because we had a really good start too. Like we killed KDZ very quickly. Target was one shot. Even Guardian, like I think we only had one wipe, but otherwise it was really good. You get the weapon from 9, it works kind of okay. Yeah, I would imagine, because that's just extra like front-loaded damage. Boss fight is just terrible design in my eyes. I don't think it's the most difficult fight. As for like unfun mechanics, I don't know. I think I hated Ajara more than Sylvanas. Like if I had to like, I don't know, if I had to like compare them, I definitely can't say that I like the fight, but I don't think it's the worst like annoying fight of all of them. I don't even think this is the most difficult fight either. But also I haven't done that many Mythic raid bosses. I think my all-time favorite Mythic is Argus Mythic. That was a lot of fun. All the different phases, all the different aspects of it fight. Very, very fun.
Just makes it better.
The Bridges Row phases ads. Yeah, it's not amazing. The ads are not, like, I don't know, the ads normally are not that bad. Plus with some of the changes, they mostly fix the fight. Like KDZ is another fight that basically was fixed. Oh.
The little dammer? Need a poker? good amount. Should be okay.
Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Paintsmith? Yeah, Paintsmith was super annoying. Paintsmith was a painful fight. Like, all jokes aside, it was a ball ache of a fight. Jesus. That was a tough one. I can't say it's as bad as SLG, though. I think SLG would go down, in my eyes, as the worst fight I've ever seen. So that was Ian, or is it Ian Koo? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Ian Koo? Christian? Ian. Let's go with Ian. How you doing?
Which one am I hodging here? Strict the melee or the caster?
What's up, Vampire? How you doing, my guy?
I assume the melee.
Yeah, SLG I think is now like the worst fight.
Hey, look, our
that's my like my barometer. Is this fight worse or better than SLG? That would be my straight up the worst fight I've ever played ever. Bosses that have ever-changing phases based on the health and stuff, and ads that are just not super consistent.
Yeah,
it is terrible.
Correct.
No, there was a second one that spawned on top of it.
I really like Paintsmith, but I haven't gotten Prog Mythic yet. Yeah, it's a whole nother story. I don't think I've really hated Paintsmith, and then we got Mythic, and then it just changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. Although I think I like Paintsmith more than SLG. Stone Legion Generals, I think historically it's gonna go down as just the worst. Like 15 minutes of your life down the drain. It's just super unfun. Lots of just standing around, not DPSing things. I really dislike the fights where you just have to stand still and do nothing. Can't DPS the boss, just gotta wait, AFK. And I got into it with my GM about it.
There? Somebody run up. I got knocked off. I couldn't go anywhere else.
What the? You usually AM here, don't you?
Sometimes if we fuck up.
Ow.
So just save mine.
Okay, the other guys made it over.
Get back here.
I have a different perspective on let's fights the healer. Oh yeah. Yeah, as a healer you'd have a slightly different role in terms of the damage and positionals. Ooh. Cheat death? Yo, I am scuffing it. I'm scuffing it so hard.
To be honest, SL has a lot of sub-damage fights, its aids. It's quite a few, yeah. I think a lot of the later endgame bosses do that a lot. Sylvanas is mostly a don't stop, so it feels pretty good. KDZ got fixed, so it's no longer a stop standing still, you know, or stop DPSing kind of fight. We could actually play the game, play your class. The 9, Paintsmith. I don't think it will stop in Paintsmith anymore. I think I did it a little bit for like good push timings, but only because you were waiting for healer cooldowns.
Spell strict.
So just sucks. Yeah, that was the worst. Was the Zoth a fight where you had to stop DPSing? I don't think so, right? I don't think it was ever in a moment where you had to stop. Like a fight where you constantly just going pumping, pushing damn. Because then I got with my guilty GM about it. Like, he thinks it's actually a perfectly serviceable mechanic to just, you know, hold DPS and control DPS, but you just have to stop and AFK while ads are just pulling together, and then you gotta nuke them all at once type of deal, and it's just, I don't know. It just feels so, like, I get the purpose, but it's like,
Spell strict.
It's not fun either way. Especially when you have to hold DPS just because you're trooping to get better RNG with the fight. That is probably the worst feeling.
Death knives in the second set of soaks. Soak set 2. Veil.
There's one stack. Please do not touch it over there.
Quite a bit.
Dispel, please.
Spell strict.
Oh, dig.
Over here, reses. I don't know how many.
That's nice. It's gonna be Scream after this into Soak set 3. This is all his jazz stuff today. Soak set 3 now.
Oh, okay.
Sweet totem.
Bench sphere very soon.
Spell strict.
Oh man. Okay, I think we might have one more pull on us, boys. Nazoth is a DPS pump. Okay, yeah, Nazoth was a DPS pump. I just couldn't remember or not. This Wumbo guy picked up a stacks more than once now.
Me?
Yeah. That wasn't. He picked up one yours, not Strict.
Oh, I'm just assuming.
I dispelled Strict at 1 second left in the cast timer. No one could have picked this up.
Yeah, I didn't have that many anyways.
How many does Wumbo have? Wumbo only had 1 stack.
Hmm.
I don't think 1 stack wipes this thing, right?
Holding DPS sucks. Played enhancement in BFA. So I didn't know what DPS I was like. I play enhancement and resto when I didn't have many healers. Yeah, it's just not a fun mechanic. So when the design fights, I really want a lot of the fights to be more like Guardian. I like fights like Guardian and Sledge Fist, where you're just constantly DPSing. The more damage you do, the better you do. Oh, okay.
We'll start on her tomorrow. Let's get
I guess we're done.
early. I mean, we had some, like,
Alrighty, boys. We're back tomorrow.
with the raid. Hopefully we'll have a different composition slightly. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't kill this boss tonight.
What are you gonna play the
But
game
we're gonna call it early. Thank you, boys. I appreciate all of you.
Wait, you're telling
You guys are having a good one.
in the raid in our mythic
Dude, he's got like 97 ults or something he can do. Alright.
Yeah, we gotta call it a little early.
I mean, everybody made some pretty dumb mistakes.
Sludgefist was fun. Sludgefist and Guardian were really good in my opinion. I think you need more fights like that.
Finish out the rest
Sludgefist, Guardian, all that stuff. Alrighty, boys. Well, I gotta get some, maybe some, it's a little late, but I'm kind of hungry. Maybe get some grub. I gotta get a video worked on and then hit the hay as soon as I can. Tomorrow we come back. I think tomorrow we're not gonna have a normal stream. I think we might have a raid stream, but I think tomorrow we'll just take a day off and then we'll stream Thursday, because Thursday is when the Mage Tower will be available, so we'll probably be streaming the Mage Tower experience. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. Appreciate all of you. My schedule this week is going to be a little bit funky up until Friday. But yeah, maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for another raid stream, because we still got to kill Sylvana, see if we get the dagger from her. I think it'll be worth. But yeah, thank you all. I appreciate all of you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the raid stream, I believe. Alrighty? Alright, you guys take it easy.